topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Yeah. What's good? What's cracking? Check 1 2. Can y'all hear me? What's popping? Welcome back. Man, here we go again. You already know. Welcome back. Yeah, we had to push it back to 5:30. You already know what's going on. What's happening? We got none other than everybody in the chat. That's where it's at. Let me get this going. So I gotta always readjust. Hey, here we go. I'm getting faster with this, yo. What's going on? All right, where we at? Jody Southworth in the building. I see you, Jody. Toasty. Ben Frank said yes, indeed. Overkill is our moderator. Rocking it up there. That's what's up. Kurt Cobain. That's a good name, yo. Charles Martinez. Buenas noches, señor. Maria Martinez. What is this? Is she family to you or what? We got a Maria and a Charles Martinez in the house. Buenas noches. Danny Salinas in the house. Phil Joyce, hip hop. Man, he just named himself hip hop. That's dope. Nate the God. What's going on? Life and art. Obsville says, hit them with that gangland midget AD. What you talking about? Monstar XO says, peace. Yeah, man. We like to give a lot of praise to the chat room. You know what I mean? I see a lot of other podcasts out there, a lot of other lives where they don't really acknowledge the chat room. It's just there. You know what I mean? But this is more of a family right here. You know what I mean? So I try to acknowledge that chat room as much as possible because a lot of you guys are day oneers. A lot of you guys have been there since the get-go. You know what I mean? And we appreciate that. That is facts right there. Hold on, I'm still trying to get things adjusted here. So Priest is going to be joining us real soon here on Zoom. So I'm just making some room. And yeah. What's today's topic going to be, AD? Man, I don't even know either. We're just going to go with the flow. You already know. But yeah, Priest is gone, but he will be joining us today. I'm not going to say where he's at. But the Zoom is open. I turned off the waiting room, so when he pops on, he gonna pop on. Until then, we're gonna be freestyling. You know how we freestyle. Not rap for it. There's Mojito right there. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? You don't know what's gonna happen. Toasty said it's a big dinner table. Yeah. I actually got my second meal cooking right now. Some meat and potatoes. Brian Stewart says from Scotland. Shout out to Scotland. Eric Webb says, thanks for the share. Appetite your work. I think he means appreciate. But yeah. Does that say appetite or am I just hungry? No, it says appetite. Okay. Just checking. Hold on, I got to get my laugh track going up in here because that was funny. Man, they got rid of the needle emoji. Wow, what does that tell you? They got rid of the syringe emoji. Wonder why? Because people was using it too much. Somebody started complaining over there in big tech. Y'all already know. Where's my laugh track at? Yeah, just in case I say something funny. You know what I'm saying? All right. It's like a little sitcom open here. Let's see. Yeah, salute to Priest, the greatest. He is the greatest, man. Jet Life said, oh, wow, I'm unblocked. Yeah, you're welcome. Because that was me. I got everybody out the gulag. Oh, wait, there's the emoji right there. They said y'all could see Elliot James. It's right there. Y'all already got it. It's back. We thought they got rid of it. I thought that was a rocket ship for a second right there. You know what I'm saying? Elliot James. Oh, they moved it. They just trying to make it hard for you to find it. That's what they're doing. Yeah, crazy sauce with that too, brother. I see you got the cross right there. Maria Martinez says, I just had oxtail and rice. Fula. Yo, oxtail is a good source of that glycine. You know what I mean? It's got more of the complete protein happening right there with the amino acids. So there's a lot of good things about oxtail, and it helps with your metabolism. Do you know what I mean? Because if you just have muscle meat, you're not getting a full spectrum of the amino acids. But if you add some bone broth, some oxtail soup, you're getting glycine and you're balancing the amino acid profile, making it more better for your metabolism and overall health. Ain't that something? Maria Martinez says Canada. Hey. Yeah. Overkill. So yeah, I did open the gulag. Everybody's out the gulag except for the obvious spammers. There's some people that have spam accounts that say you already know, you know what I mean? So they were obviously going to stay locked up indefinitely. You know what I mean? But everyone else, I was like, I don't remember this person being a problem. I don't remember this person being a problem. So I just let everybody out and just saying, look, we're going to just do a reset. And, you know, it's a new year still technically, even though we're coming up to March. So if you act up, we'll put you in timeout. And if you're just ridiculous, then it's like, man, you already know what's going to happen. Aurora borealis holding a chalice. In the house, he says, peace AD. HFC says, peace to the universe, all people in the spaceship. Trying to add Mr. Eat Right. Kurt Cobain. I'm trying to eat right, but like, you know, I mess up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? My birthday coming up, so I might have some carrot cake. Normally I don't eat cake, but carrot cake is bomb.com, and I'm going to have that on my birthday. No, otherwise than that, I don't really like pastries. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got. Cool Star says, peace to your moms, bro. Elliot Jam said, great reset. That's right. It's the great reset. Mojito's trying to get my attention. Mitchie says, the chat full of X-Band. I know, right? X-Band. It's like X-Cons, but it's X-Band. That's true. So yeah, we got the troublemakers are out again, but it's all right. You know what I mean? Like, y'all know how it goes. I remember, I went to in 6th grade, I went to this school in Pasadena. I don't know if y'all know California, but it was kind of a rough school. But I liked it. Like, I had a good time in that school because, like, when kids acted up in class, it was funny. Like, the class clowns made the class more entertaining for me. You know what I mean? I looked forward to the class clowns saying some shit back to the teacher. Like, it made it a whole comedy show. You know what I mean? Like, when the class clowns weren't in school, I'd be sad. It was like, oh man, class ain't gonna be that fun today. But I remember there's this kid named Devin in my 6th grade class. Dude was hilarious. He always would interject in front of the teacher, and she was just so used to it, she didn't care. He'd be shouting, you know, if she was wrong about something, he'd be like, "Mowed it," you know what I mean? And just shouting shit out. Like yelling out, "You crazy!" And man, only he had the guts to do that. I was like, "Oh shit, how you not get in trouble?" He would get in trouble. Back then, we had detention, so he would get in trouble. Back then, if you got in trouble, you had to write what's called rules. Remember how, like, they're doing the whiteboard, they'd have to write like, "I will not blah blah blah," like Bart Simpson. They didn't have that in my school. In my school, they had rules. They had that basically in a folder. So kids would get in trouble and like, oh, you got to write rules after class. And the rules were like, I will not disrupt the teacher. I will not blah, 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 blah. It's like they're already installing like affirmations. Do you know what I mean? So there was this one time, this kid, Devin, in class, they're like, all right, Devin, you got to write rules after class. He grabbed that shit. He's like, man, I hate these rules. Threw that against the wall like he didn't care. I was like, oh shit. Now in 6th grade, that's a big deal. That was like, dang, this guy don't give a fuck. I miss school. It was fun. It was the little things and stuff that made it a lot of fun, man. All right, I went on a tangent there. That's always gonna happen. Aurora Borealis says, I quoted the RZA verse in high school to my teacher, blister on my lip. Oh shit, whole class had a blast. Wow. Overkill says, Maria Martinez got bars. Oh, word. Kurt Cobain, let's talk about Pisces. I got a birthday coming up Wednesday. Hey. Wow. Kurt Cobain's a Pisces, born on the 1st of the month. That's what's up. Well, happy birthday in advance. I think, do we got a show on that day? What's that? The 1st is It's a Wednesday. So we're going to be able to say happy birthday to you on Wednesday, bro. So make sure you tune in so we can give you a special shout out with Priest in the studio. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the studio today, but he's going to be in the studio by Wednesday because he's coming back from wherever he's at tomorrow. Yeah. So thanks for bearing with me, y'all. We're going to try to make this kind of upbeat and cool and happening for now. Mitchie says the copy sentence, man. Oh, you know what it's up. Me and my boys had hand cramps trying to plot to escape. Life in Art says, I called the principal something bad to her face. And I go, hey. Elliot James said they boomed today for that. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy, right? That's probably true. You're right, man. Maria Martinez, he's probably now a comedian. I mean, he was just a funny dude. We all have that friend that's just naturally hilarious, that they probably should have been comedians. But it's a natural energy. I didn't know astrology back then, so I couldn't tell you what sign he was. But this dude was just, he had that just natural, fast, quick comedy. But it also had to do with him not caring about what anybody thought. He was a lot like Chris Tucker, where he would be loud and then he'd get a little high pitched in his voice, but like him saying anything was hilarious. Like even if he was being serious, when he just spoke, people just start smiling and just like laughing because they know it's as funny. It's weird. But yeah, man, it's hard to explain. But I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Aurora says my man Casper used to quote Snoop, "These nuts." Yeah, Elliot James, the real Kurt Cobain was a Pisces. Yeah, man. And then Courtney Love was a Scorpio. And, you know, rumor has it that she had something to do with, you know, with his, you know, passing. But who knows? That's all a theory. That's all a rumor. We don't know if it's true. But watch out for them Scorpios. Scorpio girls, yo. Scorpio dudes are cool. I got plenty of Scorpio homies. They're good at what they do. Scorpio females, you gotta be careful because some of them will be plotting on you. You just gotta make sure you don't cross them. Don't piss them off. Fella B says, AD, you are very professional. Host blessings. Thank you very much. I try to be professional. I do the best I can. I love what I do. You know what I mean? The more focused I get, the more progress we make. So I've created an addiction to progress to the point where if I don't move, I get antsy. I have to constantly be doing something. Even at a party, I'm that dude helping clean up. I'm that dude in the kitchen trying to help everybody out because I can't sit still. You know what I mean? I don't like sit down and watching sports or watching the game because then I start getting itchy. Like I got to do something. You know what I mean? It's a natural thing I have. It could be the coffee too. So who knows? But thank you very much, fella B, Mitchie 450. Old soul. Yeah, Pisces are old souls. It's the 12th sign of the zodiac. We are the Yodas, so to speak. I had a girl call me a Yoda, and I was like, "What you saying? Because I'm short?" She said, "No, you're just very wise." I'm like, yeah, you saying I'm short. And she's like, no, you just really wise. I'm like, she's calling me a Yoda. Underland Fortune says, 80, you are the man. Always holding it down. Thank you very much. Props to the priest and thanks for putting out the music. Yeah, we're going to do a song promotion segment tonight as always. So submit your tracks for that song promotion out there. Let me put the thing in the thing. Y'all already know. So if y'all haven't seen the description box that I've been putting on all the videos, check that out whenever. You will notice it is very detailed. Let's see, how can I do this right? We'll do something like this. I can do it like that. So yeah, we got the song promotion link right there. The links to Priest stuff. If you haven't seen the website yet, check it out. We try to keep it up to date as much as possible. Obviously, the Instagram. Y'all know about the Patreon. It's going to be updates to that soon. So Priest got merchandise, y'all. Make sure you check out the merchandise that Priest is pushing. A lot of the stuff has gone out of stock. I'm not sure if he has any tea left. We're going to have to ask him on Wednesday. But get that tea while you can because I'm not sure when he's going to re-up on that. You know what I'm saying? We have a Rumble account. If y'all don't know already, we only have one video on the Rumble account, and it's the unedited version of the David Icke episode. So you can check that out. Make sure you join that because if, heaven forbid, anything ever happens to us here on YouTube, that's where you're going to find us is on Rumbles. Because, you know what I mean? It's a lot more secure over there. It's just not as popular, obviously. Y'all already know. Solomon obviously is Priest's son. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, and you got his Cash App right there. Knowledge Born Allah. You got his YouTube, Instagram, and check out his Do the Knowledge Radio right there. People are asking, where's Rasul? He is coming back. He didn't go nowhere. He's doing his thing, and he will be back soon. I mean, back very soon. YouTube, Instagram, you got his PayPal right there. Show Rasul some love. You got my thing up in there. Obviously, my official site, I got to update it. Linktree, that shows everything that I got going on. One thing I'm doing is mix and mastering services. So this is going to take you to a Fiverr service thing I got going on. If you know what Fiverr is, you already know. But if you don't know what it is, it's like an online service platform where we can provide services and stuff. So I'm using Fiverr to manage my whole mix and mastering services because it's just easier. People can hear all the samples. It administrates all of the transactions, you know what I mean? Like as far as payment and everything. So it's much more of a secure platform. You can leave your reviews up there. So yeah, if you have any mix and master stuff you want me to do, I mean, my prices are really low, yo. If you compare me to anybody else, my prices are really low. So I can do mixing for you. I can do mixing and mastering, and I can do it pretty quick. You know what I mean? So if you're interested in me working on your tracks for mixing and mastering, the link is right there, and check that out. And compare my mix with someone else's mix, and then just choose the better of the one. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always tell people to get like a second or third mix opinion. That's what a lot of artists will do. In fact, Blink-182 would do the same thing. They would have their songs mixed by several different engineers and mastered by several different engineers. And then they would sit down in a room and listen to every version of someone else's mix. And then whichever one they felt the most, that's the one that hit the album. Do you know what I mean? Because as you know, mixing and mastering can be very subjective. I'm using a very intuitive and also mathematical way of mixing and mastering. So it's just another option for you. Do you know what I mean? There's no right or wrong way in these things, but I'm using my own style of mixing and mastering. For me, it's like if I can get it to a point where I'm getting goosebumps almost, then I know it's the right mix. So I use this exact board right here. And I use the headphones, and I get, right on point with it and everything stuff. And I make all the nests in there, which are technically called unmasking. So anyway, that's the mixing and mastering services link. Check that out. NFTs, the NFTs are still available up there. This is being handled by Mark of Buddha, but he has all the information you need up there if you're interested in the NFTs and everything. And then here's where the song promotions go. And if you're interested in collaborating with Priest in some way, or if you want to suggest a guest, that is the email there. So that's some obvious stuff, but I wanted to make point of it for y'all to check it out just in case you were interested in, contacting any of us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, back to the chat. Kurt Cobain says, I've been tuning in, been here since day one. The show keep me sharp to the past and the future. A lot of positive energy. Here, my son, Mark Go Bang, is a Scorpio. Hey, that's cool, man. Well, shout out to you and shout out to your son, Scorpio, right? Hey, so anything your son gets into he's going to be intense with it. He's going to be good with it. Some Scorpios are like, if you know about Gary Vaynerchuk, he's a Scorpio. You see how intense he is into marketing and into promotion and into doing what he does. He's a good example of a Scorpio. Also, the master chef, Gordon Ramsay, is a Scorpio. You see how intense he is as a chef. He gets mad, you know what I mean? But he's sharp with it. So the Scorpios are intense, but they're very, very good at what they do. So that's another good example of a Scorpio. So if you get your son into cooking, marketing, music, business, P. Diddy, whatever he does, he's going to do it intensely with a passion. Do you know what I mean? So that's a good thing to have with a son in Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, we've got a flat earther in the house. As Flat Earth Trini was good. He says, come to beautiful Orlando, Florida, and attend the Elements of Life hip hop event at the Nash on March 11th. Would love if Priest and the Gods can attend. I know, right? Well, that's in Orlando, Florida. I'm not sure if Priest will be out there. He might. You know what I mean? I can't disclose where he is now. It's up to him if he wants to disclose that. But Yeah, Florida's where it's at. I've been there to Walt Disney World back in the day. But yeah, that's a good promotion right there. So if y'all are in the Orlando, Florida area, check out the Elements of Life hip hop event at the Nash, March 11th. That's the day after my birthday. My birthday is March 10th, same as Timbaland. And the next day is March 11th, which I believe is a Saturday. So shout out to you, Flat Earth Trini. Yeah, that's what's up. Good promotion. See, that's a good idea to do the super chat promotional stuff. If you got any events, man, that's good. Because now you're going to get about at least 3,000 to 5,000 people are going to see that. You know what I'm saying?
You get this much.
Uh-oh.
This much.
Right. Yes, Dad. Yes.
Check
Dad.
1 2. Check 1 2.
All right, Dad.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Oh, that's such a wonderful
Hello.
game.
Hello.
I'm not playing again. I'm not playing.
I'm about to mute y'all if y'all don't.
Didn't I say you did?
Yeah.
Hey.
It would be like a. He tortured me. He tortured me. Took every piece.
Hello.
One by one.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, want me to do it, baby?
Yeah, no, you're sick for real.
Check 1 2.
Yeah.
You're sick for real. You know that.
Check,
Look at him.
check 1
Hey,
2.
Dizzle,
Can,
AD.
there you
I
are.
can hear him though.
Can you hear me?
Go down to
Make sure you use
here?
the Zoom audio.
mute. I think you're on mute. All right.
No, he's not on mute.
Don't mute on your father.
Y'all got me on mute.
Yeah. I don't know. Merce, you don't got a corks with you?
Yo.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I see you.
No, Merce, you don't have a cork with you? Nope.
I see you.
Himself.
Oh, these guys.
What kind of wine is this? What grape?
Baki wine. Huh?
Stop.
Yo,
You can
yo.
hear from here. I'll just.
What is a cork?
Weird.
You're on. You don't hear me? You might need headphones. You need headphones.
I dare not rummage through his things. That's
That's his spot.
just to leave it up here.
Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Yo, you're live. There you are. Priest, can you hear? Priest, can you hear me?
There you go.
Priest, can you hear me?
Okay. No, I think you might have been on mute or something.
Oh, here you are.
I'm hearing you through the speakers, so everything's working.
AD, you there?
Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe you can't hear me.
AD.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
on.
Oh, I know what's going on. Check 1 2. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
There you go. That was my bad. I know what happened.
Yeah, because I was like,
Yo,
Why?
it wasn't you. My bad. It was me.
yeah, because I'm like, what?
I was
That's
like, yo,
possible.
you know, it was my Zoom. I've been messing with some of my audio input things with some voice changers.
Okay.
So my Zoom automatically defaulted to this other driver. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, got you. Because I
So-
was trying to check to see if my driver was
Uh,
defaulted.
it was you good. It was my bad. I just noticed it right
Okay.
now. I'm like, wait a minute. I bet this is my bad.
Yeah, because when Priest connected, I'm like, why am I hearing Priest in it?
Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, I know it's me now.
EJ Merciless.
Yeah.
Should we do it up there or right here?
It's all
You
good.
can do wherever you want, really.
Be in the background too. They'll see you.
Yeah,
You can-
studio.
Yeah, you
That's
can do
okay.
you can do wherever you want.
Oh, y'all got the fancy lighting around the crown molding and everything.
Yeah.
Hey.
Shoot, yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Canada.
Oh, so that's where you at? Are you revealing that? I didn't want to reveal where you was. So
Yeah, it's a show.
okay, we got some people in the chat room from Canada.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
To the show? Should we bring it closer?
Yeah, maybe you should push this back some or no?
You guys want to hire? I can get some.
Yeah,
to
little high.
hire too.
What do you think?
However you guys
It's
want.
up
Is
to
it
you.
good right here?
I could probably
think
put it on the
it's-
TV, but then they'll be looking at
Yeah,
the TV.
instead of him.
So,
It's good, yeah.
Push this way,
Yeah.
like right there.
We'll call you
There you
back.
go. See?
So we just getting set up right here.
Oh, so can we start? Yeah, come on.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
So we are
Actually-
live.
Yeah, he wants his tea before. Hello, AD.
Hey, how are you?
Wow.
What's going on? Welcome,
I'm
welcome.
invisible for a minute.
I know, right?
You're like, I don't see her.
It's all good. It's all good.
We're in another high-tech studio. You should see this place. It's amazing.
It looks good from here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Noise.
Oh,
He said noise.
noise. You about to come up even further.
Uh-oh. That's a laptop stand?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can we back? Yeah.
Put it like
Yep.
back.
Back it up.
Thank you.
Or just move that
Yeah.
to the side. So you can-
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
The audience likes this because this is all raw and uncut. Like, this is just straight up live.
Oh, they can see us?
Yes.
wait.
Oh, we are live right now.
Hello.
Oh, sure. I didn't even know that.
Come
Yo,
on now.
What's good? What's good? Me not share. You know what I'm saying? We are here.
Yeah.
The audience.
Not sure, man. Shout out to the
Not
audience. Yeah, exactly. We got Lord Ferry in the building. Word, yeah. Coming back.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's good?
Yeah.
What's
What up, man?
up?
You good?
I'm good. How you doing, sir?
You're doing my thing, praising the king, keep it rocking and swing from now till the morning.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
All
Yo,
right,
what-
we in here. What's good?
What's good, man? I want to say welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft to everyone who's coming in. If you're new, this is the Killah Priest Podcraft where we talk about any and everything. Talk about from as long as we have some solution at the end. I'll talk about y'all heard the song at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So welcome. I am Killah Priest, your host. And that's AD running the rocket, AD Dizzle.
Yeah, yeah.
And the lovely Napah Shadah.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying? Co-hosting, as we showboating, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
doing it up. We up in here with nothing. We in Canada. We coming live from Toronto.
Wow.
Yo, we had a couple of shows, you know what I'm saying? You know how I go. We had a couple of shows. It was crazy. I'm gonna let what's the name? We're gonna talk about that a little later, how the shows went. We're gonna let me not share come in a little later to talk about that. And yeah, for everyone that's out there, man.
We're merciless.
Oh,
Shout
shout out to Merciless. If y'all remember the Psychic World of Walter Reed album, this is the producer, one of the dopest tracks on there, DJ Merciless.
Yes.
Yeah, see him in there. Yes, and also the Moon Cricket album. So I'm here live with the Moon Crickets with Lord Fury, DJ Merciless. We doing it up. The lovely Nepah. Yo. So what's good? What's up? Let me see the chat room. I just want to say shout out to everybody in the craft room. The show's been going fire. You know. Yeah, get that together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm bringing the chat room on screen so you can see on
Dave
your
Flores,
end.
peace to you. Yeah. Shout out to Dave Flores. Shout out to Overkill. You know, I just want to address some things, you know what I'm saying? Because we're above and beyond that. I want to say shout out to Overkill. I see you in the building. It's about elevation at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We're here elevating. We're working on our craft as you should be working on your craft, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. Making music. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've been very inspired coming out here doing this music. And it just inspired me to do some more work. And the work that we got coming is incredible. You know what I'm saying? So we got things popping. So don't even worry about, last time it was crazy, back and forth and stuff like this. As long as we come to some type of solution as y'all come into the and then people be putting up stuff. Don't let things that people put out there phase you. Always work on your higher self and being your greater self. Let that Hulk come out of your scientist, you know what I'm saying? Let that genie come out. And sometimes when people rub you, that causes friction. And how they say to rub you the right way, and sometimes that's when the green dragon come out. That's when that genie comes out to grant you 3 wishes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nas Born in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. It's the Cap Jones. Yeah, well, moderators in the building hitting me up. What's up? How's your experience?
First off, I want to say thank you so much for letting me have this experience. We got to talk about, I have to give Killah Priest some praise. as usual. I mean, I do give him praise, but just the way he loves people, the way he's so amazingly talented, and he's so humble, though. He's so humble. He lets people into his space when he really is on God level. I mean, if that bothers people when I call a man like this a God, you got to check your own spirit. You really do. You do. And no, you don't. We talked about this. Some people, they will have that talent. They will have that blessing, and they'll ostracize themselves. They'll distance themselves. They'll build a fortress around themselves. And then later on, they'll be looking around and no one's there. But with him, I love him so much for just opening himself up. Always humble. When I see him at the shows, I got a chance to go with him and do some performances. I praise and bow to him for that. It was a wonderful experience, and seeing so many lives. People come up to him and be like, you know, you changed my life this way. You know, I was going through this hard time, and if I didn't have your song, I wouldn't have gotten through it. Looking at him just loving people and opening himself up, that for me, it just is so inspiring. So you know, I just want to tell you, you deserve all the praise, you deserve all the love. And anyone who's hating out there, like I said, don't worry about those people, because they can't see the higher level. They can't see that. You have to really notice when someone is godlike and they come down and sit with mortals. That's Christ-like. That's true. Because wasn't it? I know they get triggered with the Bible. Y'all, I wish I could tell you about Buddha, but I can't tell you about Buddha. I'll just tell you about Jesus right now. So Jesus did the same thing. He sat with those who people thought weren't worthy. So I'm just giving you all the roses, all your praise. And yeah, just saying that about you.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, the show's been great, man. The show's been great. It's been prosperous, but we also are on the move on our way back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're on our way back. I got Lord Fury up in the building.
Talk about the snow and Lord Fury's amazing driving.
Yeah. And we got a lot to talk about. We're talking about the food.
Oh, the food.
Yeah. The food. Me and I'll share if you've been checking it out. Yeah, 6-star. You know, I'm saying the food been amazing. It's been crazy. I'm telling you, I need to get out sometime and don't just sit down doing nothing. If you ain't having a good time, you're wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. So keep moving. What you said, the snow?
Oh well, because you mentioned Lord Fury.
Right.
He is like amazing in very many ways as far as a chef, but the driving, the snow is crazy. I've never had snow like that in my life.
Right.
Like this. Outside.
I told you.
So yeah.
Welcome to Canada.
How many inches of snow is it right now? How many?
5.
5 inches, and it's still coming down.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
beautiful people of Toronto, by the way. I met a lot of beautiful brothers and sisters.
Right.
We're going to be bringing them on. I want to bring them on to do my sit down. You're going to bring them on your Podcraft.
Yeah.
Just amazing, talented, humble people. Humble, talented people.
Right.
I love it.
There's no way for you to sit. I want to bring him on.
Yeah.
Let him say
Should
something
we
to the
just
people.
maybe we could just
Yeah. Go ahead.
adjust the push the camera back.
Oh, could we turn it a little bit too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could just.
ladies and gentlemen, Lord Fury.
You're not in the frame.
I am now.
No, let me get this right here.
Yeah. I had a look at him.
Right. Okay. There we go.
Podcraft,
Yeah.
the real deal. You know?
Yeah,
When the high priest comes in, it's a glorious occasion.
Right.
We sit down, we reason,
Yeah, good.
we speak about the high things of the earth and the low things of the earth, heavens
There
and
you
the
go.
hells below.
There you go.
We talk what we know, let our folly show. McDonald's talks about food, folks, and fun. We do things of righteous rituals. We read, study, eat, repeat, and do music with DJ Merciless.
That's
And
right.
he's making a beat right now. It sounds like fire, you know what I'm saying? So that was going on across Toronto and Canada in general. We're on fire. So big up all the people that supported the movement. You know what I'm saying? People came out in the middle of snow to see the high priest of hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To see Ason Eastwood. These are names you need to learn. Ason Eastwood, these are top men in Toronto. In the world, you know.
Yeah.
Snacks from Rochester, the
Sure.
showstopper. You know what I'm saying? These are people that we're moving amongst because it's part of the same family, Supreme Genes. You know what I'm saying? Moon Cricket family.
That's right.
And we're doing things and praising the king and keeping it rocking and swing from now to the morning. You know? Napah Shadah was out here singing,
Bless.
doing her thing.
Thank
You
you.
know? And we're not greedy. We give out awards to people that deserve it. So, you know, Simone Jennifer Smith got the first ever Supreme Genes Award for the best
Nice.
journalist in Canada.
Yeah.
All right. And we recognized her for the work that she does.
That's right.
You know, she speaks the truth. She's been on the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's been on the podcast.
Yes, yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Simone. You know what I
Shout
mean?
out to Simone.
A glorious time, you know. Anytime me and my brother get together,
Yeah.
it's fun. It's food, folks. Yeah,
Tell about it. Tell about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
We started doing stuff. Studying.
Yeah. Studying. We was going heavy into the Haile Selassie Rastafarian culture,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? It is like really heavy, you know.
Yes.
Paul, you want to say
Oh,
anything?
oh my God. Lord Fury has set me on a journey learning about the Nyabinge, learning the history of Haile the honorable, how do you say it? How do
Haile
you
Selassie.
the crown how do you say I want to say it correctly because I'm learning.
His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie.
Thank you, Imperial Majesty. Again,
Emperor
Haile Selassie. There is so much that I did not know, of course, because I never studied about Rastafari, but learning just the history, I encourage anyone who wants to know the full story, you must go and do your research without commercial. You have to be around a Rastafari, a person like Lord Fury or someone who really knows the history. Mind blowing. I mean it. Mind blowing. Do not listen to the hype. Do not listen to what you see on the surface. And I just want to say thank you, Lord Fury, for setting me on that journey. Thank you, Priest, Killah Priest, for setting me on that journey. And now I'm about to, when you see me again, I'm gonna be sharp.
Oh, I'm gonna test you.
Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful
And you
history.
know I will.
Blessings, blessings. We listen to so much beautiful music. Oh my gosh, the music, right?
Right. It's called I.E.
I.E.
Being I.E. is full of love and culture.
Mm.
So when you sit down, it's a good thing to prepare the vibe. A lot of y'all go to McDonald's. I mean, whatever you go. Yeah, it's good. The thing about Fury, and you're seeing him on my live a lot, is he prepares the Mina share. It's the vibe. Is when we sit down and we sit down and talk, we're not just eating snapper and fit. It's the vibe. We get to play
Curry
music.
goat,
Curry goat, yes, oxtail,
saltfish,
yes,
saltfish burgers.
Yeah, go ahead. You remember? Yeah, you good. No,
Okra.
Yeah, and okra, okra, and you get the sorrel. You have
Wow.
the drinks too.
Oh wow.
Soursop,
The soursop,
blueberry,
blueberry,
Life givers.
yeah.
pineapple,
Anyway, going. Sorry, you just took me down a
No,
journey.
you good. Keep going. It's one thing to eat good food, but it's another thing when it's good for you and good at the same time.
and cook with love.
And cook with
Yes.
love.
That's a key.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all eating from people that worship things they know not, that do things that you know nothing about. You might be going to Burger King, and a man might be a person that's a pedophile, and you're eating from the person you would never know.
Right.
So you gotta be careful who you eat from. You wonder why you get food poisoning.
Yeah.
Be very careful on what you eat from.
Oh, that's real.
You know,
That's real.
out there it's being dangerous. They're just putting anything together and calling it food.
Right.
That's why it's fast.
There you go. Remember, fast food, fast life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when we come here, we know what we're getting.
Exactly.
And it's not no farm raised. And for everyone on the chat room, try to get, when you're getting food, try to get the organic or either wild caught. You know what I'm saying? Wild caught, if for you who do eat meat, and for who don't eat meat, try to get organic or heirloom. And that's the best way to go. And then there's science behind that, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're eating that food, you start getting downloads because the foods are downloads. They just, you know, that fruit wasn't there just a day ago. So now it's gathered information from yesterday and from the days before, and it's giving it to you. So when you eat it, you download that in your cells, and now all of a sudden you're linked up into the heavens. You're one with food. Food is a science of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like the ancients would eat. You always hear about the prophets and the gods eating, you know what I'm saying? They eat to enjoy or download what the universe is saying to you. They can't speak to you just the way you want it, but it can speak to you in food and cell. We go on a cell phone. These are other communication levels that it has, you know, that we can kind of like get ourselves in line and in tune with the world around us. It's through the vision of the plants and through the vision of that. And when I see that, because they call them herbs. Herbs are the smallest thing, but even Christ Buddha talked about herbs. He sat on the tree. Yep. What was it? The Buddha tree? Yes. No, that was called the
no, he was under a tree though.
Yeah.
Palm?
What tree was Buddha under? He was under a tree.
Buddha was under many. He was on a mandarin tree. He was
on
different
couple Buddhas.
Yeah, he was on different trees.
Yeah,
more than this one tree.
The Bodhi tree. There you go. Yeah, I was thinking of
mandarin.
Yeah, the mandarin. Yeah, exactly.
They have a star apple tree out there that's different than the star we have in Jamaica.
Right, exactly. So you can sit under a coconut tree. You know what I'm saying? You can sit under apple. You know, so you be in tune with nature. We always talk about returning back to nature in some form or some way. And when you go, somebody said, "I see you, Elliot," said Bodhi. Yeah, exactly. So you return into nature in some form or some way. But don't ever forget the ancient proverb. That will help you in your art, in your book, in that song that you're trying to complete that you had since COVID. You only did one verse. And that book, that one little line you've been reading on, stop playing around. I always say, seasons, and I'm not talking about the second season of Power. A lot of y'all go in there, y'all get caught up on the TV and watch the seasons, and next thing you know, you're on the ninth season. In your 40s.
Yeah.
See, no, it's really happening. Yeah. Try to get in tune with yourself, and that will elevate you to be the best that you could be. And that's how you become like us three. You know what I'm saying? If y'all aspire, we could become like y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we try to all elevate together in one whole thing. So that's AD, that's my build of what we've been seeing so far is the food, culture, and life. And don't worry about the haters, because the haters got to come. People put up polls and stuff just to stalk you. We're gonna get into that. They to mess up your foundation or mess you up. And then we get to the side, we go too far to the left, we go too far to the right. Stay on your narrow path, which is your righteous path.
They say wide is the gate to destruction, you know, and narrow is the way to Mount Zion. So there's no way you're doing. Many are called, few are chosen. There's always a small percent that's right. The majority is wrong.
Wow.
Indeed.
There's more fools in the world than there is wise.
Indeed.
There's more stupid than smart.
Indeed.
So there's no that. That's a simple something that we have to all be common with the sense.
Indeed. Indeed.
Another thing people need to understand is that Priest didn't know this like the way he did until he's seen it for himself.
Yeah, right.
The respect that he has from the people, especially the Jamaican community, the man who grew up in the Caribbean from out here in Toronto. It's Caribbean people that run out here, you know.
Right.
Like we run out here. It's not no thing, but we gravitate towards more righteousness, you know, because our music and reggae music is more righteous than anybody else's music.
That's right.
And I can say that firmly.
I go to war with anybody who try to doubt that.
Yeah.
I got a clip.
Not gospel, not hip hop, not soul, not R&B. Reggae music.
Yes.
It's music that is to uplift your mind, soul, and body.
Yes.
And it gives you a good way of thinking.
That's right.
Right. It's clean. You can cook with it, and you'll get blessings.
Right.
Right.
It's like organic music.
It is. It's very organic. Just look at Bob Marley.
That's right.
And that's not even the best.
Yes.
He just claimed he just put out as the best. There's a
right.
million of them out there like that.
That's right.
right? Gladiators,
Right.
Sugar Minot,
Right.
Jacob Miller, Peter
Right.
Tosh,
Mhm.
Yabayu,
Yeah.
Prince Allah.
Prince Allah,
That's right.
Philip Fraser, sharper than a razor, coming straight from Jamaica, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
There's a lot of them.
Right.
Garnet Silk, Tenor. These are all people that speak of righteousness
Right.
on a consistent, constant basis
Right.
without any apology.
Right.
There's a difference between what you have as reggae and then what you have now. Dancehall is different than reggae, you know, because dancehall is just like hip hop. Anything
Right.
goes.
Right.
You can talk about girls' crotches and make a whole song about a girl in panty.
Mhm.
Hip hop did the same thing. Reggae now is totally different.
Right.
It's talking about music to do righteousness,
Mhm.
hardships, how to overcome hardships and to keep your head up and look straight. Don't bend. Don't bend like these other men's, these guys out here that don't know where their section is.
Right.
You know?
That's
Priest
right.
came out here and he bear witness to people that are firm in my community out here, that are top men who have
Right.
done things for a long time, but
Yeah.
they listen to his music,
Right.
right?
Yes.
When you're a real priest and you come to a person's town, you know, people will give you gifts without you asking for it.
That's true.
They want to give you something. They don't
Yeah.
want you to come amongst them and not give you something, because it's a blessing to give somebody something who is doing the works of greatness and righteousness. That's how we see it in the Caribbean. Most of us anyway. So not really everybody no more, because now, you know, the many are probably few are chosen thing steps in. But I mean, the people who are top people out here that seen him, he knows. He's seen it by the way they reacted towards him.
Oh yeah.
Super happy.
Right.
The response he gets, and it's well deserved, because Killah Priest is the high priest of hip hop. There's nobody better than him.
Yes.
Mhm.
He doesn't talk foolishness.
Well, brother.
Like, you can bring me your most conscious rapper and give me your best 20 songs. I'll give you 1,000 songs from Killah Priest to mash up the little idiot songs you sent me. Priest is in a different level, different realm. Right? People are scared of him, you know, naturally, you know, because it's scary to be amongst someone who can speak about the galaxies, different black holes amongst black holes that form into different things. It's scary to give a person like that respect and props. Me, I'm a man that does things. I'm a street man, right? Man know me. People on the live that know who I am, they know I'm a road man. I get things done by any means necessary. That's me. I look to Priest and say, yo, he's the best. Without any apology, I say that. And there's many people that talk consciousness, you know. There's KRS-One, but I'm saying Priest is even better than him.
Wow.
And I don't care about the hit songs and hit song. That has nothing to do with hits. That has to do with what you're saying. We're talking about on one specific realm. You listen to Killah Priest, or one Killah Priest song can make you, the song Bible alone blows anybody's song out the water.
Right. And I've said before that this is what I visualize when he goes to write, even when to see him writing is amazing in itself.
Sorry.
Like when he goes to write, it's like he taps into a vein of God's consciousness and just pulls it down, and it comes out beautifully. And I'm really humbled to be in the presence of such amazing, great talent. It goes back to, he opens himself up to so many loving people. He magnetizes good people to himself. Meeting Lord Fury for the first time. This is an amazing man. He really is. He's merciless. Simone, Roll. I could go on and on. All the people that he magnetizes to himself, the real people who stick around, you can see the reason is because of I'm not trying to I always think about people like the naysayers, which I shouldn't, but there is a cornerstone. And then there's the rest of the building that's built. And so I say that about Priest, and I'm so happy that I got to be a part of him and a part of his life. And I hope to stick around more, which, by the way, I want to talk to you about the music. Can you tell us about Moon Crickets? Because
the album?
Yeah, no, the project, because I didn't even know anything about it till we got here. That's about him being humble. Like, it's amazing, your group, right?
Yeah.
So talk to the people a little bit about it.
Well, the Moon Crickets project, it's been out, but we're gonna do a part 2. Merce, want to get me the record?
Here's some stuff.
The Boom Crickets record. We showed them.
Oh.
It's Killah Priest, DJ Merciless, and myself. Right? And what we did was I decided to say, all right, I kind of said to myself, I want to put all the hardcore reggae artists and all the hardcore hip hop artists together on one album. So I reached out to Lee Scratch Perry and I got him to do the intro for the album before he passed. Rest in paradise, Lee Scratch Perry, the man who discovered Bob Marley.
There you go.
This is the album. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Death in the Arena. Now, this album, from front to back, is stacked. The first track on it is Lee Scratch Perry doing the intro. The second song is Killah Priest, myself, and Bounty Killer. Like the whole thing is hard from front to back. Second song features Rock Rain. And mind you, these are all produced by DJ Merciless.
Oh, let me shout out Merciless first. One of the dopest producers, for real, that I've worked with in all my years. You know what I'm saying? Dope, who just come off the top and he feel your vibe. And I like working with him because he's easy to work with, but also he's just on point, very professional. So for cats that's looking for beats out there, Lord Fury, don't do him or just go straight through DJ Merciless. And you can catch him on IG.
That's right. That's DJ Merciless on IG. 2 L's, 2 S's. This album is serious, right? It's not a joke. We put a whole yard into it. Teddy Buckshot, Louis Rankin's on it. He does an interlude with Merciless doing cuts. Ghostface Killer's on it with me and Priest. Sheik Luch and Trife, Diesel's on it. And we're forcing them to talk about things that we talk about. So it's not like the normal things that they would talk about. Yeah, they're not talking about. They came to our realm.
That's right. That's right.
Right? There's a song on here with Linville Thompson called The Black Star Liner. We reached out to Brother Jay from X-Clan.
Yes.
He's on this.
Yes.
Trinity Chris, Ras Demo, Hawasa, Ninja Man, the Grammy Award-winning Kabaka Pyramid. Wow. He's on it twice. He's on it twice.
Yes.
Rest in paradise. The almighty Sean Price. He's on it.
That's right.
Capadonna's on it. Styles P's on it. It's Hannibal Stacks, Shaheem the Rugged Child, Hellraiser's on it. There's a lot of features on this. The Godfather of reggae music, Grand King Joe's on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The late great Peter Rankin, rest in paradise, my brother. He's on it. Right. A lot of people's on it, man. So it's a devastating thing. Rolls on it. Produced all by DJ Merciless.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
the project was basically for us to bring hip hop reggae together and make Priest shine his light on the people them, and he did that.
No doubt.
And we're gonna probably start touring this album soon.
Also, bridging the gap.
Bridging the gap.
Putting reggae. Well, reggae and hip hop is, but it's not really. This is really bridging the gap, putting it there. You know what I'm saying? By having a DJ, the microphone, there's a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to go through all of the history right now because we got Lord Fury right here. Yeah. There's a lot of history that everyone needs to know. You know what I'm saying? And it's all geared around the righteous. You know what I'm saying? So geared around being righteous and being a positive thought. Shout out to DJ Guam. You know what I'm saying? He's a Rasta, you know what I'm saying, from Guam. So I went out to check out Guam and do a little music with him. He's for the craft room. But I also want to say is that it's right vibes, right mind. How have you been feeling?
No, all high vibes, elevation of spirit and self. You know, talking about what you just said about the reggae and then what you've shown us, thank you. We hear about church, you know, and then we picture people getting together in a white building with like their uncomfortable clothing on, listening to a man who doesn't do anything that he preaches from the Bible. That's what we see church as on the surface. on the surface. But church is really when you get together with people and you really speak godly, you speak about the spirit, you resonate. If you serve the same God, we serve the same power, the same Most High, and you get together with those people and you vibe on it with music and thought and lessons and songs, creation, art. That's church. And we've had church since we stepped off this plane, or the plane, from America to Toronto, Canada. And so, yeah, it's about who you're around. It is really, you could have church anywhere. It's who are you resonating with and what God are you serving? If you're going to serve a God that's not my God, at least sit with people who serve your same God, right? And resonate with them. Don't come over to me and get mad at us if we're serving one God that you don't serve. Go find your own God and serve that God. Stay on your own vibration. But with us, with me, and around these people, it's been a blessing to have church all this time, eating and praising, and just like we can't say enough about it.
Well, it's a good news.
I love it.
A good word. So when you're feeling good, you feeling right, it's the good news. This is the real gospel to make you feel good. It's just music that sets vibes and tones and puts you in the right mood. In a craft room, if you're feeling bad, put on a little bit of Peter Tosh, or if you try some Yabba You. I played that one time when we first started. First started Podcraft, I played Yabba You. And shout out to my boy Ja Wise. Yeah, Ja Wise always coming. He might be looking in a craft room.
I know Joe Wise.
yeah,
man. He's from Connecticut, right?
Ja Wise,
Yeah, man. Good people.
Yeah.
Joe Wise, he supported the Moody Crickets project.
Yeah.
And real hip hop and even reggae music. He's always sending me stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So the collective is what it's really about at the end of the day. Having the collective, sitting down and everybody on one accord. If people is off chord with you, and some people may not understand. Unfortunately, we talked about the narcs before. Before I get to that, I got another narcologist, and people get off course with you. That's okay. Let them be in their zone. You just be in your zone and stick to your your zone, because unfortunately they're gonna hate. People get hurt easy. That's what causes villains. The Joker went through a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? He was smoking tons of cigarettes. He was talking to therapist after therapist. They couldn't fix him. And what's funny is that sometimes comedians are dark. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to laugh with comedians, but comedians tell the truth and they get real dark. Notice how most of comedians are cursed. They're going crazy. Shout out to the late Richard Pryor. Robin Williams killed himself. That's right. Martin went crazy, said Mama said there should be days like this, and was singing with he's smoking that ooey, singing with her. And Steve Martin, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all don't know that he was very funny.
He was funny as well.
We said Robin Williams was a great example.
Yeah, crazy.
So you see a lot of funny things that happens. We're about to go into the bill. As we start, y'all might as well get yourself ready. A lot of stuff that happens. And we're about to ascend and descend at the same time.
Up and down Jacob's ladder.
That's right, up and down Jacob's ladder. That's become him becoming his God, because he wrestled before as a child in the womb. And then he wrestled with an angel. Himself as a man going into the higher levels, into the ladder going up to, because he was trying to reach his Godhead, so himself. And a lot of us wrestle with ourselves. We wrestle with giants every day. You do, right, AD?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm just saying, we all do.
I wrestle with myself all the time. I'm not scared to say it.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Remember, we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
It's traumatizing situations that cause you to wrestle with yourself.
That's right. That's right.
But being honest,
that's right,
with yourself will cause you to heal yourself.
Talk about it.
Good. Yes.
So I've gone through some shit that people shouldn't have to go through. You know what I'm saying? In my life, I don't have to explain everything to you. But, you know what I'm saying? I could go into it, but I mean, I can admit that I'm a traumatized man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Who caused me my name is Fury.
That's right.
I didn't name myself that. People called me that.
Right.
I put the Lord in front of it to make myself calm down.
Beautiful.
Balance. To put a righteous connotation in front of it to calm myself down, because Out here in the world that we're living in, it's crazy.
Right.
And people don't face reality. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that you see that have that you see on TV, they going through stuff that you will never know. Right? And that's why they have mental breakdowns and shit. But you gotta be honest with yourself. If you say, all right, you know what? Maybe your mom died my mom died when I was young, right? So I was like in group homes and kiddie jails and shit. So and they put me in a place that was crazy. Like I had to sleep with neo-Nazi skinheads and shit. Right? So I wouldn't sleep. I just sit up, I sharpen my toothbrush under my armpit and sleep standing up.
At what age?
If they move 12.
Damn.
So if they move funny, I poke them. And straight banging them, you know what I'm saying? So that traumatized me.
Right.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? And millions of other things traumatized me. People lying to you and shit.
Yes.
People stabbing you in the back. You know what I'm saying? When you're hungry, you have to find food to eat. You gotta find you gotta know what you're doing in life. Right?
True.
Yeah,
So you know, women get traumatized by men get traumatized by women. And now we have a mental disorder that's running around the place called narcissism.
There you go.
That's crazy. And you'll never see it coming sometimes. But until you study what it is, study the word and what it is to deal with a person, and you gotta listen to people online because a lot of people coming out with this shit.
Right.
You know, narcissists are crazy.
Right.
You might think a narcissist is a person that just looks in the mirror and says, "Oh, I'm beautiful." No, that's not what it is.
Right.
They're out to get you. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to take your mind, your body, your soul away from you, and then throw you to the side like you're a piece of crap.
They want to kill you.
Right? They want you to kill yourself.
Right.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Because they're cowards.
Yeah. They can't look in the mirror, you know. Right? They will always cheat on you. They will always say, but you do this, you do that, to put the blame on you. Right? And not ever take any accountability for their own actions. The best thing to do with a narcissist is run. Just cut them off, don't talk to them. Disassociate yourself with them. If you see these symptoms, they might come to you at first and be like, "Oh, I love you. Love you, 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 love you."
Love mom.
Just wait till they find one little flaw in you. It might just be you not cutting your fucking toenails.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Something simple like that.
Damn.
That's all anal they get. Something simple like that. Then they start looking at you funny and start nitpicking at you. Saying, "Oh, I don't want to do this for you no more." After they give you, you know what I'm saying? Everything they want to give you, then they stop giving you that, and then they start getting cold to you. And you wonder why. This is what I'm telling you. I'm seeing it. I've gone through this.
That's right.
But I never understood it at first. And when I finally found out what the bitch was, I said to myself, "Ha ha ha! Woo! Not with this brother over here. Big, sexy, that giant killer woman through a Panani floor. I refuse. And I rebuke your ass."
Oh, real talk.
Beat it.
Beautiful.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's true.
That's right.
But you gotta notice it and know it first. Otherwise, that's your ass. If they'll wrap you up and take your money and then leave you for another man, leave you for your brother, leave you for, you know what I'm saying? And have you, "Oh no, it's me."
Right.
You're stuck in your head. You gotta be honest with yourself. Say, "All right, I got played, but it's cool." And heal yourself and then go back out there and do what the hell you gotta do. But it's work on yourself mainly. In life right now, it's about working on yourself. You can't be worried about other people. You know what I'm saying? And have your mind right so that your body is right. Feed your body right, have your mind right, have your heart right. Do not carry burdens. If something's bugging you, say it. Get it over and done with. If you cannot resolve it, cut them off.
That's right. You're assertive.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
Yes,
Thank you.
And also to add on, you know, this is done by design. A lot of y'all try to fix problems that's done by design. They're meaning to hate on you, and because they feel already broken.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? They're already broken inside. They're already messed up in themselves. So of course they want you to feel that same way. It's a very dark place. So if you want to, you gotta see, sometimes we forget who we were before we even met that person, or that person entered into your life, and return it back to yourself. Return it back to the person you were, because the job is to make you forget who you even were. Who you even were, what you were doing before you even met that person. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the journey to get back. And it's not about putting on no gloves or go loading up your 9, going out talking about you're going to kill Narcs today because you're going to get locked up eventually.
That's right.
It's about being, and this here's a jewel. stick to your purpose. Do your purpose. Get to what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't been in the gym, hit the gym. You read that book, finish that book, get into you. And that's the way you return to who you were and destroying that. And all of it is building up self, because it's you go through those things to make you stronger. What don't kill you makes you what? Stronger. That's right. So that's a true saying.
And be honest with yourself. Don't lie. Like, don't be delusional. When you lie, and you lie to yourself. Some people are good at lying to people, and then they forget to lie. When you lie to yourself and you forget that you're lying to yourself, that's the worst. You're double lying now. Because you're lying to yourself, and you're lying to people around you, and the spirit that's in you, it's just a double lie. Lie to yourself is a double lie. Delusion.
Wow.
It causes nothing but contention, and it causes disease. It'll give you cancer.
Right.
Lying to yourself and being delusional will give you cancer. Because it causes your body stress. Every minute you have anxiety because you're lying to yourself.
Right.
You're never at ease. You're like, oh shit. Say they find out, oh shit. You gotta be more, you know what I'm saying? Just be honest with yourself, even if it's bad. If you know that if you don't take a shower every 8 hours and you're gonna smell bad, then admit it to yourself and say, all right, let me figure out a better soap to use. Right? Simple as that.
Right.
But don't lie to yourself and say, I don't have to take a shower for 24 hours. And then you go in public and people smell like shit. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Be honest with yourself. Honesty is the key. Honesty will bring forth loyalty.
Right.
And nothing is more divine than loyalty.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna ever hear me say nothing bad about Priest. And I don't have to worry about him saying nothing bad about me, because I'm loyal and I'm honest with him. I don't have to hide anything.
Right.
And we're talking about, that's beautiful. This is beautiful advice.
Yeah.
Loyalty is very rare. I mean, you know, we say loyalty and then people think, okay, well, what's that? Big deal. No, loyalty and trust go ahead. Would you two agree? I need you to jump in.
Yeah.
If someone's loyal to you, you end up trusting them.
Yeah.
You know, and vice versa, right? So loyalty and trust are very important. You know?
Some people have trust issues too.
Oh yeah.
Which will cause loyalty issues.
Loyalty issues. Well, okay. So what you say, I personally think it's from trauma. If you have had narc trauma, like if you experience, because Priest uses that word narc instead of narcissist. That's why I start saying narc.
That's what it is. It's a narc.
Yes,
right there.
Narc trauma is, I think that's
Narcotics.
That's not. Narc. Go ahead. All right, let's go.
So I forgot to say, no, narc trauma, I can admit, I think a lot of us can. I definitely have narc trauma. When you are in a situation where you've been around a narcissist, especially for a long time, or maybe you've been raised by a narcissist, it just depends. If you have had that kind of trauma, it's something that you do, like Fury said, you got to face it and say, look, I have this trauma, I have to work on it. These are the things I have trust issues. I have, I'm hypersensitive to a thing that reminds me of how the narcissist used to function with me. So there's nothing wrong with you if you decide to face the trauma, if you admit, like Fury said, if you admit that you have these issues and you have trauma, then you can start to heal, you know. So that's something I did want to bring up, definitely narc trauma and loyalty issues. I mean, and trust issues as well.
Narcissists don't believe in God.
Wow.
At all.
That's right.
They don't. They think they do.
That's right.
But the truth of the matter is, you cannot believe in any kind of God if you have no empathy in you. If you are not a person that's empathetic and you're just pathetic, you cannot believe in God. You're a damn liar if you say that. Most narcs will be like, oh, and you watch them, they hop from religion to religion very fast. The next man they have, if a man's a Christian, bam, they're a Christian. Man's a Rasta, boom, they're Rasta. If a man's a Muslim, boom, they're Muslim. Anything the man is, they want to be, because they don't believe in no God. They only believe in what they call a delusion. They don't even believe in themselves because they don't even know themselves. They've clouded their minds with so much lies that the web is so sticky for them. They don't know who they are. It is an empty vessel that let any spirit go into them.
Mm.
Anything. You know, like a prostitute, a cum dumpster. Anything that is coming in.
That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It might sound gross in what I'm saying, but I'm telling you the truth.
No, it's a scripture like that about empty
vessels.
Yeah,
Yep.
empty vessels. So you could see even back then it was even dealing with that's how real, but they just didn't have the name of it.
Yep.
Somebody came up with the name I guess in Greek terms. I guess in the Greek Empire there was a story of the narcissist man, a person who stared at himself into and fell in love with himself.
Narcissus.
Yeah, Narcissus come from the god Narcissus, but you know, in the scriptures they're known as devils and deceivers and lovers of their own selves. You know what I mean? So they spoke about hard-hearted, and the Pharisees and Sadducees were one. If you look that up, because they only wanted to stick to one thing that they know and want to think outside the box. And that's what it is. And so it's from all the way back then to now. So what do? The whole thing, like I said before, stick to purpose. Stick to purpose what your purpose is. And you have to find out what your purpose is. Look into yourself, like you said, return into self, return to source, return and find out what is it about you that attracts them. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at that. Yeah, because you could be saying, you know how you doing things and things just be flowing, and then you got that person that just come around you and the things just slow down.
Yes. Oh my God.
Let's sit on that for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things you flowing things and flowing in, and then this person come around you and they just stagnate a little bit.
Yep.
That's real.
Wow.
Energies are real.
Yep.
Wow.
They stagnate. You got to cut that off. You know what I'm saying? It throws up. Even a drug dealer knows that. When they're out on the streets, they don't let no nerd or some suit guy come out. It stagnates the whole vibe.
Everything is done. Forget about it. We're like, yo, who the hell is this?
Yes.
I'm around the corner. And I'll be back in like a half an hour or so.
Right.
When homeboy leaves. Yeah, it's true. Not a joke.
So you got to look at energy. Energy is real. And you be feeling it. We have that gut feeling, but we don't act on it enough because we ignore it, because we are taught to think fast and go believe the distraction, because we would rather hear distractions than the truth. We'd rather be distracted by something else than hear the truth. This nation, or where we in, this whole government, where we in, I'm talking about the body of people collectively, the way we've been taught is to ignore the truth and rather distract ourselves with anything else because we don't want to deal with it.
Right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These are gems being dropped. What is that saying?
We got a couple super chats, and I wanted to confirm the Moon Cricket CD is still available on your merchandise, right, Priest?
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you guys want to buy the CD, the link is going to be in the description, and you can get that from the Killah Priest merchandise booth. Links right up there. And then we got a couple super chats up here.
Make sure you hit that super chat, because the more we really gonna go in. We just starting.
All right.
Oh, we ready to go in. I'm going in today.
Definitely.
I'm taking my gloves. So we got a flight coming back. We'll be there Wednesday, but we're gonna go in tonight.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. We got one here from Flat Earth Trini. He says, "Hope they got good tea for you out there in Canada, KP."
The best tea. The best tea. My man make herbs. He be having.
It's the God of all. Anything you imbibe, anything you consume. This is. I have to let you know. Priest told me, you know what? I have a friend, my brother. He's an excellent chef. I was like, okay, yeah, all right, whatever, got it. This man can make anything. It's like Midas. I'm not really even, I'm not, see, I'm saying it, but you have to experience it.
You really do it.
He does. It's like Midas in the kitchen. It's like, okay, what is that? Okra, saltfish, ding. It's like a meal for God, and then he's healthy. So I'm speaking about you in the third person, but you probably won't go. Go ahead, let them know.
The teas that Priest was drinking.
Yeah, tell me.
I gave him something called Busy.
Busy.
And we drink in Jamaica and sorrel with ginger. We mix it. So we're doing simple stuff. Busy, you guys call it cola nut. Busy takes out toxins out of your body, pulls it out of your skin like this, and poison. If you get like bitten by a spider or any kind of mite or like a centipede. In Jamaica, we have a thing called 40 legs. And if that centipede is like this long and this thick, if that shit bites you, you're going to the hospital. If you don't get there in 40 minutes, you're dead. So there's a tea that we drink called Busy, the cola nut, and we drink that and it heals you from that bite. You know what I'm saying? So we were drinking that. And my man My King made a thing called True Wood Tonic.
Yeah.
And he was drinking that. He drank a bunch of different things. We were mostly juicing fruits, like natural fruits from the Caribbean, like mango, June plum, sour sap.
And tell me, bananas don't supposed to be this long. Know about that, AD?
What is it?
Bananas.
Yeah.
The size of banana you eat is very important. The short ones
are the real ones.
Because I've seen plantains get pretty big, but bananas, you're right. The bigger they are, the more GMO, right?
Right. Yeah. Plantains are big, but real bananas, like they come from the tree, are small like this. Like this, small. They're not being no big, long. When you see a banana that big, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
It's a part of the problem.
Yeah.
It's a GMO.
And it tastes like pure sugar anyway.
Little small ones
right
are naturally sweet. They just taste better. You pop them in your mouth. Ooh.
Yeah.
You gotta.
It's a bunch, but they're small.
So when you say Bise cola nut, that takes me back to knowing cola. The cola was used as medicine in like the 20s, like so that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, the cola.
But they were using a different kind of cola.
They messed it up though.
They're using drugs.
Cocaine. Cocaine with the cola.
Yeah. Coca.
The cola.
Coca.
Yeah. But that's interesting. Bisse. B-I-S-S-Y.
Yeah.
Busy?
Yep.
Busy.
Busy. I think we say busy. That Coke drink, you know what we use for that drink?
Right.
Coca-Cola.
Cleaning up.
You clean guns with that.
Oh, and
you have rust in your gun,
Yeah.
you rub it, and the rust comes right off.
Yeah.
You take off rust. That's what it does to your stomach.
Oh, that stuff is poison. Don't drink it.
You shine metal with that shit.
That's right. That's right. No, seriously.
Take the rust right off.
I heard you could clean engines with it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's the acidity from the carbonation. It's acidic.
Yeah, but ginger ale doesn't do that. Either there's C+. It's only, I can't take my rusty gun and put it like this and then put C+ on it and it doesn't come off.
Yeah.
Only Coca-Cola does that.
I think ginger ale is probably using a sugar cane instead of high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, high fructose.
Ginger ale?
Yeah.
There's a lot of high fructose.
Which one? It depends on which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada Dry, they use
corn syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
We have ginger beer in Jamaica. We don't have ginger ale. We deal with stouts and beers and rum and ginger drinks and these things that make your stamina get up like this. When you're with a woman, you just be proud of yourself.
Stout.
Yes.
We got a super chat from Cap Jones. He says, "Preach Fury, all fact here."
Yeah, man. Peace, Cat Jones. Respect. Yeah. I want to touch a little topic that I've been noticing about in these online. You see the conscious guys,
right?
These guys that run around talking about that they're of this way of life or that. Here's the thing: it doesn't really matter if you're a Muslim, Rasta, what kind of Muslim. If you're Allah's aider, if you're a Sunni, if you're a Shiite, these things don't even matter. These are titles. Right. These are all degrees, you know. You should actually try to learn all these degrees and add it to yourself to make you wiser and everything, so that you can go to another part of the world. But here's the problem I have with a lot of the darker skinned black brothers in America, and even right now in the Caribbean. Right now, we're losing our minds. A lot of you guys are talking all this. Oh, conscious this and conscious that, and oh, this man's the devil and that man's the devil, and oh, this. But you guys don't have a revolutionary bone in your body.
Can I get a bomb, lady?
Most of these guys don't know how to even take care of their family. You don't know where the sun is.
That's right.
From where the moon is.
Right.
So you're going around talking about, oh, I'm a Moor, or I'm a Rasta, or I'm a Christian, or I'm an Israelite, or I'm a this, or I'm a that. But when you only have the strength to battle with your own people, right? With words. But if it came down to it, and the government was going to come for you guys would give your ass up very quickly, because you don't have a revolutionary tough guy bone in your body. Most of y'all is suckers, and this is a fact, right? A lot of y'all can hide behind your computer and talk, oh, this and that, and say things about people because you're hiding behind your computer. But if a man like me, if you were to say something bad about me and see me in my face, you know, you'd cringe.
Very bad man.
Right? We need more brothers that have more balls, that can defend the nation. I don't care what religion you are or what way of life or what the hell you subscribe. I don't care if you're Kemetic. I don't care if you say that you're this, that. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you're God body. I don't care what you are. You have to have a backbone and balls right now. We're not living in a time. Right now it's good and evil, and there's nothing in between. So if you're just going to be sitting down in the middle, the Bible says, you know, be hot or cold. Because if you're lukewarm, you'll get spewed out from both sides. Lukewarm means you're still soft. Get some balls. Y'all are just out there talking crap. Oh, you want to battle? You're an Israelite. You want to battle a Muslim? Okay, well, what are you gonna get from that? What do you gain from that? Nothing. You're just talking crap. Why would a Moor want to battle? Why battle? Why not just work together and say, all right, here's the solution. We come together. We put our resources together.
They don't want a solution.
We feed the families. And let's all put together and buy a farm. Let's do something. I can't even come over there. But I'm saying, have something better to do than just to argue a foolish sense. It doesn't make no sense. Right now, the cost of living is so high. Food is gone to crap. Your trains in America are dumping over and putting chemicals in the air and in the ground. Soon, you're going to start seeing why they keep on showing you these damn Walking Dead shows and zombie. And this, and the government's giving you drugs like fentanyl, giving you drugs. And people are going crazy over these things. And you conscious jigaboos have the audacity to sit there and argue about religion.
Waste of time.
Wasting your time. Most of you guys don't even have a pot to piss in. You're living at your woman's house that's on welfare. You're living off of a welfare check. Right? Me and you guys can never be in the same class, and I'll beat your ass physically. I'll just manhandle you and box you. But when I see you talking like that, it's a problem, because I don't have time for foolishness. I don't have time to hear a man's rhetoric and, oh, I'm an Israelite, so that means you're going to hell or you're going to... No. Right now on earth, figure out what you're doing with yourself. Be a man, grow some balls, because every other nation's men have balls.
Yeah.
You see it.
Talk.
Every blood clot, other brothers, everybody else's nation.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Because black men are getting kicked up. Look at y'all. Y'all getting shot in the streets in America. You crazy? Shoot my blood. Shoot. When I see them blood clot do that to one of my... You're not going to see... You hardly see them shoot Jamaican niggas out there, because people are Jamaican and crazy. We'll go for it. We'll go to the station.
Talk.
And light that bitch up. I'm not saying all Jamaicans are like that, but I'm saying a lot of us are.
Bad man.
Right? Y'all need to get it right. Like, you can't make people kill your children and then you want to go to court. Are you crazy? So that same system that's made to destroy your family, kill your son, your son is your investment.
Legacy.
Your legacy, your investment, your life, support. They killed that, and you just take that and nothing. You want to riot. You're going, okay, you want to riot? Go burn down the damn city? That's stupid. Either you go for the people that did your kids something, or shut up. Either you conscious brothers get a damn clue, or shut up talking crap. Oh, the Kemets before Israelites, or Samaria, or this is what... Who cares? None of you were there. The artifacts you're getting, you're hearing from other people, other races.
But that bomb at AD, stop eating that potato chip. What you eat? Cereal?
You know what I'm saying? Get it together, man. Y'all need to get it together. And this is just, I'm not trying to be like no crazy man, but I'm just be keeping it funky. A lot of you conscious so-called people, man, y'all suckers. And I see y'all smoke drugs.
That's right.
Pedophiles and shit.
Right.
Beat your ass, nigga. Catch you up here, I'll beat you. You're lucky I can't cross the border, man. I'll go out there and do y'all something, man. Y'all making us look bad. You're making us look bad, man.
You reap what
It's already bad enough you have Little Nas X on TV bubbling on top of the devil on a video and walking around with naked guys, and you guys are letting these guys, these corporate people do this to young youths over there. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Are you serious?
Why are you
right? And then you're gonna have these conscious guys want to fight each other, and nothing's gonna come out of it. You're not making no money. You're broke. Come to a better conclusion than that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who I'm talking about too. I gotta start saying names. I don't even give a shit. Y'all are suckers, man. I didn't get a clue talking all that stupid shit.
That's right. The seeds you sow, and this is all happening from energy that you put into something that's supposed to elevate the people. When you put it, whatever you put in comes back. You know what I'm saying? If you do one thing one way for a long time, of course you're going to get a kickback. It's going to kick back. So this type of energy is what you put in. So, you know, thus by violence, the kingdom shall fall. But we just speaking of peace. And that's how it comes. I think we spoke supreme facts, and it need to come out. It's going to come out. Whether we say it or she going to say it. You know what I'm saying? It could be that girl all the way over there. And like, oh, damn, I didn't know you know how to do that. You a singer? It's going to come out. The truth is going to come out. And whatever you put in, that's why I put positivity into your craft and anything you do.
That's right. Like, you don't see priests going around talking crap about people. He just doing his thing and speaking things that could elevate everybody's mind on a higher plateau, right? He minding his own business. He's not doing nothing. Yeah, that's why if you exalt people like him, he has to be exalted, right? But there's other people that are out there that have to really come to, because they're not happy with themselves, right? And you're trying to make it look like, oh yeah, because I'm conscious. I'm so hip. Yo, get the hell out of here, man. You ain't hip. You look what's coming out of you. Nothing that good coming out of these people. Not even the words, not even the vibe, nothing. Nothing is good coming out of these people. They're not moving right.
That's right.
And you can see it because when the people were conscious, like look at Malcolm X. Look at the Elijah Muhammad, they had followers.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more about the Bob Marley, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass. Although I can question that. But Bunchy Carter, Fred Hampton, Huey P, Jonathan and George Jackson, right? These are brothers that had balls, and they will die for the word. You see, you suckers out there are scared to death. Yo, let me show you something. You see, when people in the streets don't respect you, then you know what time it is. Because people in the streets is the poor people, the poor. You judge a nation by their poor. If poor people do not respect you, and you're talking on a high plane, and you think, oh, I'm so righteous. Guess what that means? You're a damn Pharisee, and you're a liar, a fibber, right? Gangster people are supposed to respect you when you're real. Malcolm X was respected by gangsters. Huey P, gangsters. Fred Hampton, gangsters. Bob Marley, gangsters. Peter Tosh, gangsters. People have to respect these people. You little uppity, Little Nas X, House of Consciousness type of people need to get yourselves together, man, and stop talking shit. What I'm talking is the truth.
Right.
Y'all look like sissies.
That's right.
All of you. Oh, you're slandering my name. Oh, it's a slander. Shut the fuck up, man. Get a goddamn clue. You don't want me to come out there, man.
Allegedly, they like saying allegedly.
Allegedly, like talk straight, don't talk at all. Talk straight. You're talking like you're bent. Like you're not straight like 6 o'clock. I'm straight like 6 o'clock. Y'all sound like you're 3 o'clock.
3:13.
3:13.
And speaking of you know, the consciousness and the Hebrews, do we want to speak on Ariah passing?
Nice, very beautiful. R.I.P.
Yes.
to one of the great late elders, Ariah, from was it from
ICGJC, but he's originally found in One West.
Yeah, it was the original one, the 7 heads that they spoke of, and then you had before him was the Comforter passed. It was a part of the same thing, and RIPs to the elders are just falling down, no matter what denomination, like you're speaking. The brother was telling me that the elders of the rosters just fell in a row, right?
Yeah, they called Bungo Wato, Bungo Time, Ras Samuel, dropped out back to back. When you get to a certain age, right, and then you don't have the people around you, and you are with people for a certain time, you don't want to be by yourself.
That's right.
The mission is over. But these elders that he put in work.
Yes.
Right. So if anyone wants to disrespect an elder that was here from time, your soul should be sent straight to a pitchfork.
And don't pay attention. There's a lot of people out there that's put negative energy out there on the elder Ariah, but I say don't even join into that because it's not positive.
No,
whatever you put out comes back to you.
And he lived a long, fruitful life. Why would you mock the passing of a man in his 80s who had followers and effect? You know what I mean? It's like, what is there to mock?
Right.
Exactly.
Most high.
Even when our leader, I don't know what's wrong with our people, man, but when our leaders go through tribulation, and you damn well know the devil likes to tell people that their people are pedophiles or this and that, or they're molesting people. The black people is so quick to believe it. Black people is like they want to hear something bad about something good.
Right.
It's horrible.
Self-destruction.
Self-destruction, man. And it's been going on from time, man.
And they love it. They feel like they get it like a high off of it.
Disgusting.
Off of self-destruction of eating ourselves. It's a death culture out there. And you got to pull away from it because it's like you're getting energy off of another person's downfall, whether they fall physically or spiritually, or you perceive that they're not doing as good as you think they would, or your hopes is for them to fall in the future. That person is a deadbeat. That person is already the inside. I'm not saying that there can't be no liberation, but they can't.
Yeah.
If you're a narc, sorry. Like Erykah Badu said, maybe the next lifetime you'll get that together. But you can't waste your time trying to fix something that's broken and that keeps breaking itself every time you put it together. The reanimator. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Every time you put pieces in, or every time you get the answer right, they switch the question. So it's like, okay, you don't want to be understood. You concentrate on being misunderstood. So that's a negative vibe. And that's sort of in the conscious community. Of course, it's going to start in a community that's supposed to sound good, because that's where it's going to start at. That's why it's good when you come here and you build on something that we're giving you something, or we can share something that is genuine.
That's right.
It's called LOVE, which a lot of people don't show.
Exactly. Authentic, uncut, raw, natural love. And no matter how rough my voice sounds, I say these things out of love, because I genuinely want people to clear up themselves and fix up and get back to where it used to be.
They're like smooth things.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I have to do it aggressively. That's the only way I know.
Yeah.
Because I've been traumatized. I got to talk like that.
They wanted to sound a certain way, like smooth.
Yeah.
Like,
can't do
cool. And that way it can make them feel better.
Yeah.
They like the Novocaine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know the pain is there, but the Novocaine makes you numb to it. Yep. And they know that daggone tooth is hurting. It's going to wear off for a second, but you want to hear something smooth. That's why it's better to hear the truth. You want, like, you go to the hospital, we always use that, right? You want them to tell you, oh, you got like a little scratch on your on your organ. You want to tell, yo, man, get to the point, man. Is it a tumor?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I need you to go in there and fix it. You know what I'm saying? You want the person to get to the point. And that way, because what don't kill you now, kill you in the long run.
Exactly.
Yes.
So there it goes.
So eat good, think good.
That's right.
People, I don't care what race you are right now. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you're a white man named John Brown,
Yes.
right? He was an abolitionist.
Yes.
And that white boy went in for black people more than black people went in for themselves. It's a fact I'm giving you. He was slapping over white people or black people,
That's
like
true.
shooting them in their face.
Right.
He said, yo, and his thing was, his quote was this: without blood, there shall be no remission for sins.
Yeah.
And he was speaking about his own people. We need more white people to stand like that. When you see something wrong and you see that black people are too dunce to understand what's going on and they don't care, speak on their behalf and speak righteously. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We need more races to come together on accord, because right now we have one enemy, poverty. And there's one people that's controlling the poverty. And y'all know who the hell they are. So if we all unite and get away from the cloud of deception and eliminate that, we can get rid of the problem, But until we unite, the problem will be presented to us every single day. So we got to get rid of the problem. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
With truth, honor, justice, loyalty, and honesty. And above all, love. It's not that natural love in your heart. People have love as a soft thing. Love is not soft, Love is hard. Because if you to make your marriage work, if you say you love each other, you have to work hard at it, Sometimes you won't give you pussy. Sometimes you don't want to give her dick. Sometimes she makes you mad, you want to kill her. Sometimes you make her mad, she wants to kill you. Right. But you work it out because it's love at the end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Love is not no sissy thing. Right. It's a real thing.
That's right.
It's authentic.
13, right? 1 Corinthians 13.
Yes. It's a splendid thing, but it can damage you.
No, I mean, I know he knows the scriptures very well.
Yes.
Love.
If you don't have love. Yeah, if you don't have love, that's your ass. You have to have love in your heart.
In some places, love and mind is the same word.
Yeah.
Some countries, so have your mind together and everything else will follow. That's not all done. I'm here in the building. I'm just loving the build. How you feeling the build, AD?
Yeah, I'm good. Y'all doing great. Chat room is lit. We got 234 people watching right now.
Hey, once y'all hit that super chat, make sure y'all hit that super chat. And if y'all got questions, you got me, the great Nepah, and the great Lord Fury in the building. And we'll answer any questions. We're actually working on music right now, so we're not gonna be on too long because we gotta get back to the music, you know what I mean? Because we got a flight in a few hours.
That's right. Y'all need to understand that right now we're living in a time where you need to be very mindful of what you say, what you do, and how you use your resources, because food is gonna run out on your ass.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, food. Yeah,
food. The price of food went up, and there's a food shortage.
Yes.
Y'all need to start getting your mind right. Stop focusing on foolishness, because I'm saying to you, but the same guys who are talking about this and that and arguing over foolishness is not gonna get. They're gonna be starving, and they're gonna look like The Walking Dead. Right? It's not a time for you to, like, if you have a woman, try not to fight with her and come to an understanding and solve the situation better than fight, because it's harder to do it by yourself right now. Right. You need a clique, you need to have somebody with you, or you need to have family, firm members that's around you that you can rely on. I know who I can rely on.
Yes.
See, I know who I can depend on.
That's right.
Do y'all know who you can depend on? Do you have people you can depend on? Can they depend on you? These are questions you have to ask yourself now. When America and Canada turn to third world countries, what they call third world countries, right? What are you gonna do? The money's already gone to crap. Other people own your country because America owes debt to the IMF. Who bought the debt? That's the question you have to ask. Who bought the debt? China. China owns America, right? So you need to start looking at what you're doing and understanding what you're doing, because the things, if your mind's in the clouds and you don't have nothing to do with what's going on in front of you, you're gonna end up like with The Walking Dead.
Wow.
Food is a serious thing. Learn how to grow food in your backyard. If you're near a place that the soil, that one of those trains dumped chemical waste into your arena, then you have to start saving. Go to the store and buy a lot of bagged beans and peas and stuff like that and have them. Try to find water and store it up. Just have it. Buy one a week, and until it hits the fan. Have your stuff, because you know the rainy day, it's coming. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just telling you the truth. You can look at it. You watch the news.
That's true.
Right.
Now, because the way the media is right now, they've been caught in so many lies. They have people it's reverse psychology. So now they're putting the truth out there. What's going to happen in your face? And you're going to say, they're just lying. They're trying to scare us. Guess what's going to happen now? The lies are going to become the truth. Yeah. So just know what you're doing.
Right. And not just, definitely you have to have those stores built up, like Lord Fury said, but also you got to have that network that helps you protect it. Because you can't just be a one woman with children, little children, and have all that stuff. Because once it hits the fan, people are gonna, attack you. So you have to have people around you who can help you protect yourself. That's important. I like to throw that out there because I figured that out a long time ago. You hear about what's it called, SHIT hitting the fan. But you need, like what you said, you need that network. You need that the people. You can't just do it one person by yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, so good advice.
United, we stand.
Divided, we fall. Exactly.
Divided, y'all stand. United, y'all fall.
Yep.
So we gotta look at that. And that's the problem, is that people, is the lack of trust and not paying due diligence to the ones who came and who pioneered or trailblazed it. I don't know what that is and where that come from, but we got a serious problem when we start getting together of hating on each other. Instead of building one and another up. A brother been heard, he don't heard that 1,000 times. You ain't nothing, you ain't nothing, you nothing, you nothing, you nothing. So you get used to hearing that, and the trauma kicks in, and then it goes nowhere. You didn't achieve anything because the person is like a beat down, take the beating, and try your best to give it back. Yeah. What you accomplished doing that? Nothing.
Nothing. You wasted your life.
Yeah. You don't hike the ball and start arguing with the quarterback. You just hike that. You won't get nowhere. You got to go downfield.
Right.
You got to work together as a team. You know what I'm saying? Find your team and work together and spread information so that people's mind becomes right and exact with everything you're doing. Like, eat good, think good, feel good.
Yes. AD, can you hear music if we play it?
Can we hear music if you play it? Yeah.
Yeah, so we in the studio now. Hey. Should we just finish with the bill or play some music for him in the background?
What kind of music you want to play?
Just let them know what we were working on. And we got Merciless back there who make beats. They can see some of that type of goodness.
Well, he's making beats right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's going in.
Some stir fry.
Huh?
I said he's in the kitchen cooking up some stir fry.
That's going in.
Word. And that food, man, has been off the hook. AD, man, you never taste no food like this. This food is organic, good, man. I'm telling you.
Nice.
I wish I could bring y'all some.
And he blesses his food to the almighty, unfathomable, most high God.
Me not share.
I may not share with nobody. I may not share.
Me not share. I can check them out. But 1022.
Yes.
I keep saying, yo, what's that about when you always see the same number everywhere?
That's like a natural synchronicity that you're gonna have within yourself. It starts off with 1111 when you start seeing that. There's a lot of theories about it, but one of them is that they're called angel numbers. and supposedly they'll have some kind of meaning. So when you see 22, it means you're building. When you see 33, it means you've mastered something. But online, you'll see there's a lot of different interpretations of, but it's supposed to have some kind of significance with you somewhat being synchronized in your life. So some will just take it as like you're going the right way. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of the same numbers.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm going in the right way.
There you go. It's almost like almost like a checkpoint. You know how you play those racing games and you go checkpoint. You know what I mean? It's almost like a checkpoint in life to be like, okay, you've reached a marker that you were supposed to reach. You're in the right spot. Keep going.
Yeah. I guess that's confirmation from the universe.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Synchronicity and time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, y'all put some fire in the chat room if y'all keep seeing the same double numbers.
Underland Fortress says, I see them all the time. 111 222 333 44455. Yeah, look online.
Right, David.
They seem to have some kind of significance, but check them out. I started seeing in 2009 a lot of 1111 to the point where it got spooky. I was a little bit spooked out. I'm like, this is too much. Like something's going on. I couldn't explain. It was around the same time I met Priest, but I was seeing so much 1111. I was getting freaked out. I'm like, this is beyond coincidence. And then I did a lot of research on it. It's very interesting. But I mean, if you follow the idea that we're living in a simulation and everything is digital and we're in some kind of a numerological, mathematical type of program like the Matrix, there is some, truth to it in some way. So it just depends on your interpretation.
Yeah, I see fires in the chats.
Damn.
A lot of people seeing a lot of people seeing them double numbers. We all are getting in sync. I'm telling you, it's something, or triple numbers too, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, something is happening wonderful in the universe. We are all a part of it. It's an amazing time to be around.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta just be in that experience.
Yeah.
Know we in experience.
Yep. You don't know it.
So we can build pyramids like ants.
Mm.
Exactly.
Just it's the smallest thing, but check out their artwork. Matter of fact, let's get deeper. Termite mounds.
Yep. They're deadly with it.
They're blind.
And they can't see. They cannot
Come
see.
on.
People gotta start thinking like that again. Go back to that way of thinking.
Termite mounds have air conditioning system in it.
Yeah. And a termite is the cousin of the cockroach. I just want to throw that out there.
Wow. Oh, the cockroach is very deep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're like scientists. You can't destroy the cockroach.
Oh,
No?
man.
You had the science of the
They live
cockroach.
through anything.
They live through anything.
And they're smart.
And fast.
They are fast.
Ridiculously fast.
And the ones in Jamaica can't kill them.
Why? What happens?
Yo, listen, you can hit it with a bat. The thing will look at you like this. Look at you like you cry. That's all you got?
What?
You better shoot me, motherfucker. Jamaican cockroaches, they fly and they're hard and you can't hit them. You hit them with a bat.
Yeah.
They're not gonna die unless they're a baby.
Oh,
But when they're full grown, god damn. Just thinking about making my skin crawl. I hated those things.
I think they're also related to the prayer mantis too. The roach.
Mm.
And the face.
Yeah, same
Yeah, they
thing.
have a sick on the face.
Doesn't
Let me check.
the praying mantis, doesn't the female kill the male after they mate?
Yep.
Yes.
Like a black widow.
She eats them.
Wow.
She eats that protein.
Takes it up the crease and then come here, boy.
Wow.
I need that for the baby.
And you have some hummingbirds that eat prayer mantis that eat hummingbirds. Caught the poor little hummingbird.
Go to South America.
Yeah, showed it the truth.
Damn.
I had a praying mantis as a pet when I was younger.
Yeah.
They're very intelligent. They're
Mm.
very intelligent creatures. The female.
They look like aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, we're lucky they little.
Oh man, if they were big, that'd be a
Yeah,
problem.
Sorry, pet.
What is the biggest insect?
The walking stick. But
I was gonna say the walking stick.
No,
The stick insect. no?
Is a centipede an insect?
Oh no. Well, no, and it's like
It's a arachnid.
Oh, that's right.
I don't even
arthropod.
take a centipede as an insect.
Yeah.
I told you, I saw the centipede. My man, shout out DJ Wolf, had one. It took, he dropped like five crickets in there. It don't. It just said like when you let something
Wrapped it up.
unfold,
Wow.
it snapped them all and was eating them slowly
Oh wow.
and bringing the other ones up like this, head first.
Or by the feet.
By the feet.
Were they
Where's
struggling?
the at?
He's in L.A. Yeah, he
Look
had
at-
it. Yeah,
So-
he ordered the centipede.
Oh, sorry. AD showed an insect.
Yeah, according to treehugger.com, Titan bees can cover your whole hand.
I've never heard of Titan bees. Wow.
I think
Like a
Titan
beetle.
beetle.
Yeah, the stick insect can go over your
Colossal.
entire hand. That's
Is that the
crazy.
same as the colossal beetle? Titan?
I'm not sure. It's
Yeah, that's pretty
Titanus giganteus. Titan beetle, you're right.
Titan beetle is the colossal beetle, right?
Oh,
South America,
colossal.
right?
I'm assuming
Those are
I need to
huge.
look. Yeah, you're right. South America, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador,
Yep.
and
Rather
Peru.
big.
Thank you for looking that up. Wow.
If
They're coming in number 2 though.
Yeah, the stick
Giant-
beetle.
Giant wetas.
Oh, I think they're called weedas.
Wetas. Yeah, from New Zealand.
I've seen those before.
I've
I've seen those.
Crawl. Ew. God damn.
Here's the
They have those. Huh?
Goliath beetle.
There's a Goliath beetle.
Boy, that's
Aren't
crazy.
they beautiful though?
When you pick them up, they shit in your hand.
Oh my gosh.
Look how
They
beautiful.
shit right
it
in your
is.
hand. Like, okay,
Holy
that's
moly.
it. Blah. Here's a present for you.
Yeah, they have the dung beetle. So.
Ooh, beautiful.
This is the Atlas moth.
Oh,
Oh, big mom.
It probably is big because of the wingspan, obviously, but that's crazy.
they have the
That's crazy.
butterfly museum in Arizona, Phoenix, in Scottsdale. You can see that moth is there, and all the different butterflies and moths from around the world are there. So beautiful. They're flying around free. And I forgot what it's called. It's not like an aviary is like for the birds, but something like that. Look at that. Now that is I know what that is.
The
That's
Hercules beetle.
Hercules. Oh yeah. God, my son used to know the names of all of these.
It's
He
the
was fascinated when he was little. He was fascinated with insects.
Like beetles got the top. They're always up in the top.
Yeah.
Like a giant dinosaur looking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the rhinoceros.
So centipedes are not insects.
No, they're
Arthropods, right?
Yes, arthropods.
Oh, wow.
That is
a water bug.
a shield beetle. Oh, giant water bug. It looks like the little baby shield beetles, the red ones.
Those things, they eat animals.
The shield, the shield beetles do?
The water bug.
Oh, look how beautiful.
Queen
Yeah.
Alexandria birdwing. What a name.
Yeah. Oh, I wore my butterfly. See, I told you it worked, Lord Fury.
Oh, really?
I wore my butterfly head
So we're doing?
piece.
Wow.
I knew I would need it on this for some prophetic reason.
80s was being nice to you.
No, it's just we start talking about
He saw it.
termites.
He seen it.
It's
You're right.
nice.
Talked about, but
Oh,
you know
nah.
you can eat locusts
Oh,
Oh,
Yes.
no.
if you're following Torah,
Mm.
the dietary
you
laws.
don't fall towards to do that. You could be a nasty motherfucker and just do that.
No, you know if
Did
you,
you cook them or you
you
raw?
roast them.
I was in Mexico,
I've had cicada before.
right? And
No.
they were
Yeah, toasted, roasted, toasted. But what did you
What?
say about Mexico?
yeah, they serve you
Cicada?
crickets,
Yeah, crickets toasted,
Yeah.
crunchy on.
crunchy with
Yeah.
this, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like this. Why you give me bugs, man?
So
He said, yo, no, we eat this. I said, I'm not eating that.
Yeah.
I said, just give me hibiscus. What you guys call it, Jamaica flower. Give me that. I'll eat
Yeah.
that. I can't eat that
Right.
because
That's-
I kill those. I catch them.
Yeah.
Make the beetles eat them. I can't eat that.
Yeah.
And I am a damn cricket. I'm a moon cricket. God damn it.
Hey, listen.
That'd be cannibalism.
Yeah.
They would laugh at. They were like,
I can't eat no cricket. It's too little.
You could eat cicadas. They're
That's
just like
too little, too.
popcorn.
what's that?
Cicadas?
Those bugs that
Oh,
buzz it in the
man.
summer, they go.
They're
bzzz.
tripping.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
They're crunchy. They're like they
Ew.
taste like, you know the skins. You eat skin like
Yeah.
those crunchy skin.
You see those big salmon we were eating? What would make you think we want to eat that little small bug?
Yeah.
Huh? Big salmon like
Cicadas.
this.
It's too little.
Or a little bug like this.
You could eat 100 of them.
No.
They
Now,
they say that shrimp are the roaches of the sea.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't eat that either.
Those shrimps.
I've heard about that.
Shrimps.
Now,
Shrimp.
isn't that against the Bible? Doesn't the Bible speak about not eating shellfish?
Yeah,
Shrimp, yeah, you
Yeah.
can't.
I don't eat that stuff.
The
Yeah.
Bible says don't eat shellfish and certain meats, certain animals.
That's interesting. No lobster.
When I was little,
No lobster. Sorry,
I
Adrian.
I'm good with that.
when I was little in Jamaica, there was my aunt had a bar. I got poisoned from shrimp.
Oh wow.
Back then we were so hungry, and my aunt's cooking, and she's a best cook. I don't know who's better than her, my mom.
Mm.
Rest in peace. And I was putting my hand in the pot like this.
Oh.
She go to serve people in the front. Put my hand in the pot and hot.
Oh,
I got shrimp poison. I got seafood poisoning.
oh, you're allergic.
That was my ass.
Right.
Yo,
allergic to shellfish.
you know what it's like to go to a hospital in Jamaica?
Wow.
Y'all have any idea?
Like a
Yo.
scene from MASH.
Oh my God. Yeah, worse than that.
Wow.
And I went to take a minibus because no one had a car. A
Aw.
minibus.
And you were sick on there.
Yo.
Were you all swollen up and you had like your throat closing?
No, I felt I was dying. I passed out. They had to carry me. I was little.
Oh my God.
I was like 6.
Oh, that's sad.
Poisoned my ass. I was like, yo.
Oh,
and from
man.
that day, when I smelt it, I used to, I can only smell it. I can
sick.
smell it now and cook it now, and I won't get sick.
Mm.
By cooking for other people, I won't even attempt it.
Mm.
Yeah.
That happened
That,
with me.
Crab, lobster,
Uh,
Yeah.
squid, all those smell. They have the same kind of smell to them.
calamari.
They have the same smell.
Yeah.
Can't eat that. I won't even think about eating that.
Wow. I got sick from my dad. You know, we used to have animals. I showed you like where we live.
Right.
Like it's kind of rural. But anyway,
Right.
pork, pig, ham. I ate it. I was so sick. I prayed. I said, God, don't let me die. I will not eat any more pork ever in my life.
Well.
It was that bad. It was so nasty. Because there was pus or something. It wasn't fat. It was gross. It was like a pussy pocket in the ham. And I got a little
It
of
was
it.
white.
It was white.
Oh,
Ugh.
you get that in beef too.
Ew, I
Same
ate
pussy pocket. It's cancer.
it. Oh, yeah.
And they don't cut it out. They just give it to you. Here's a slab of it. It might be a
That's those restaurants.
Yeah.
And it made me sick as a dog. I was sick. Like flu-like symptoms, throwing up, fever. But yeah. So. But people eat everything. People eat everything. There's not an animal. Somebody told me, I think that was you, Priest. No, or my son. They eat hummingbird hearts.
What?
I told you that.
Why would anyone want to eat the heart
That's
of
a,
a hummingbird?
that's a delicacy.
What'd you say, AD?
Oh, hell no.
Hummingbird's
I
heart.
know.
Hummingbird heart.
That's terrible. Can you imagine how tiny?
I'm not eating that. You're crazy.
Like you have to eat like what, 25, 30 of them just to get a little tiny
That's for the
spoonful.
bougie weird. Well, we eat eggs, calamari. That's a delicacy, but that's
Right.
fish eggs.
Ooh, those are tasty.
Caviar.
Caviar
Caviar,
is
yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, caviar.
I love caviar.
So, in some form of way, I said one day we eat the chicken and the egg, which is kind of
You
crazy.
know, right?
Come here, mama. Come here.
Yeah.
The chicken with the
Scrambled eggs with chicken in it.
Yeah.
It's always weird to me, but you know, there's a scripture that says don't eat the calf cooked in the milk. It says that's why it says don't eat the meat with the cheese. You know, like you can't have a cheeseburger if you're trying to eat kosher.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah, I never knew that either.
When you go to a kosher restaurant, you will not see any cheese on the
We'll go to a kosher restaurant tomorrow.
beef. No cheese on the beef at all.
You can see it.
You will see it. Go ahead. Are there kosher restaurants?
Oh yeah, there's a place called Bathurst down here in Toronto.
Oh,
The Jewish people own it.
okay.
The street. The
Wow.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see that area.
Yiddish people own it.
Right.
They own it, and they have a lot of kosher restaurants down there. I'm gonna go down there tomorrow and bear witness to what you said.
Please, yes, I'm on
They
point with
got
that.
a burger joint. I see
No cheese on the burger.
kosher burgers.
It's too much fat anyway. There's already enough fat in the burger itself. You don't even need the cheese. I don't even get mayonnaise. It's just way too fatty.
Oh yeah,
Do you know what I
What
mean?
kind of lettuce you get?
I get a burger like quarter pound, no more than a quarter pound with mustard and pickles.
Oh, that's it? No lettuce, no tomato?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of lettuce. It depends on where I'm at. You know what I mean? But yeah, if I had to get a burger, that's what I would order because I don't want the mayonnaise and I don't want the cheese. Otherwise, it's just too fatty. You know what I'm saying? That's my preference, though.
You use what is it? Wagyu? What's it?
Oh,
Wagyu?
that's expensive. I mean, yeah, that would be at the store. Phew, that's an expensive meat. But yeah, those cows, they get them drunk and they give them massages before they slaughter them.
Yeah, they have them peaceful. So like the halal meat is like that though. That's what I heard. You could correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
That I heard they put them in peace.
It depends who you gonna call for the halal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people are savage out here. Out here, oh my God! I went to a halal slot just to see what they're talking about.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, this is better than regular. I'm like, oh my God, yo, this is wicked. They just want to get rid of it.
Oh wow! So you heard from what I heard how they.
I was there in
peaceful.
up north,
right?
and I seen the slaughtering of these cows by
That's sad.
so-called
They're making the
religious people,
wow.
Islamic faith.
Yeah, I want to shout out the moderators. Y'all doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? Voltage, Knowledge Born, Overkill. You know what I'm saying? Good looking, man. And you know, everything's lovely. And I want to shout out to Dave Flores too. That's the animator. We gotta get him to do some stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Dave Flores.
Yeah.
I seen the videos you make with him. I like what you do. Yeah. I'm a fan of your work.
Indeed.
Fan of your work.
And the bar came off. She sung on stage.
Yeah. Thank you to the brothers for letting me join.
Yeah. How was that experience?
Oh, it was phenomenal. It was crazy. Of course I was nervous. You know, I'm coming on stage with the legendary Killah Priest and then the mighty force of Lord Fury. He is an excellent, oh my gosh. Anyone who hasn't heard him, he's got talent beyond compare. But so they let me come on and I, you know, vibed. I think I'll be more comfortable, get a couple, maybe 2, 3, 4 more shows under my belt. Because you're coming back here, right? And then hopefully, you want to talk about what you're doing? We're gonna get some stuff in the Southwest.
Oh yeah, definitely in the Southwest
With Prince Allah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
doing some stuff in AZ. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So it was wonderful. It was phenomenal. The audience, the people. I'm gonna say it again. Priest isn't just like an artist. Like, oh, I really like the way he raps about this. They come in and say, let me tell you what you did to my life. They come in and they talk to him, and that's one of the best parts of seeing you around your audience and I don't even want to call them fans. You're just like have influenced their lives. I mean, they could go and tell you life stories. So good. Thank you, Priest.
Oh, praises due and thank you, man. We got Argentina in the building. Argentina Champions World Cups. Shout out to them. That's in the building. And thank you so much. Yo, let's get ready because we gotta get ready to wrap up a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep it quick because we want to get to the music. So Knowledge Born, if you in there, man, you can come on through and take it from there. We'll be listening in. But let us know when you're ready to get into the music. AD.
Yeah, we're ready whenever you are.
Well, let's go on.
Let's do it. Here we go. It is time. It is time for the segment of the show we call Song Promotions.
Song Promotions.
All right, let's go. Coming up first on the show, submitted, we got a track here from DJ Aurora Borealis.
Shout out to Aurora Borealis.
Right. Is Knowledge Born coming in? You guys still check.
Oh yeah, he's not in here yet. Should we wait for him?
There you go.
I mean, he was in the chat earlier.
Yeah. All right. Just keep it moving. He'll come in.
All right. Here we go. Aurora Borealis with a song called Dark World Part 2.
Yeah. rocking the block, these cock, give me concurrent stop. First, my skin color put me at risk of the nuclear cyst. Slap in the wrist of the basket, of the belly of the beast, or casket. I don't even have to ask it. I never express it from the belly of the beast. When I got released after the World Cup, the Vatican International, many aliens like the G.O.D. Peace to the God with the aurora, who was giving me the ability and agility to spit at the aurora. Hard lightning when I'm writing, both on the zero coat. Hey yo, I still walk straight, talk straight, still got the sniper race. Till you're back at you page, still got the 12 gauge. Blow your door out the hedges, still got the syringes with the 7 cc's to put with stuff. It's a raw borealis, the alien brain, the advanced being, the fantasy, fanatic, fantastic MC. Running laps, gymnastic, I go deep in your senses. Leave mental scars that you can't forget. Do you remember me? 9 times out of 10, you forgot it's been a while since I picked up the P.E. and spark your brain cell catechism. Say basal borealis is real, it's real. In the middle of the battlefield, crowd slow, St. Michael the Archangel, leader of the angelic army. They gotta hit me for going against those who still kill, destroy like toys. I'm serious as cancer, AI the answer. I'm dodging arrows, they aiming at my bone marrows. Thrust the words from out the Bible as weaponry towards my enemy.
All right. How you like that, Aurora Borealis? I like your flows, man. I just think your beats could be better. You know what I'm saying? You need drums on that beat. I hear what's going on. There was no bass. It needs like at least a bass. And that's my opinion, though. I feel like if you add some drums to that, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? If you give it some knock to it, it'll give your lyrics justice because I think you're better than that beat. That's all I gotta say.
It sounds like an intro for a song, like he was doing an opening intro.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like RZA.
Mm.
Like, yeah, what's up with them? God, yeah, he talking raps in his nose. He has like a RZA vibe. I kind of understand what he's doing. I like it. I like it. I like what he did. I understand what you said with the beat too. The new rappers are rapping on beats that don't have no drum in it.
Yeah, they all trying to copy Priest.
Exactly. You know, and some of them don't even know that.
Yeah,
but that's where it's coming from, though.
Yeah,
but yeah, it sounds good. It would sound good if the beat came in like a drum, or if he's got better production.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's right.
We got better production. You know what I'm saying? Because what he's saying is cold. You know, I like the way it sounds.
You got the RZA vibe. The part your turn.
Oh yes, I really always enjoy Aurora Borealis's submissions. I think I don't know. It seemed avant-garde for me, so I listened to what Fury says definitely. As far as like you, because you're in the music industry, you know about putting the songs out. For me, I hear like art, like he's doing something cutting edge and trying to do something avant-garde. So I appreciate it and I like it, and so yeah, that's what I thought about. I thought it's pretty interesting.
All right.
Don't worry about it, brother. Keep going, Aurora. I like it. We can move on to the next.
We got a super chat from Camille Allah. He says, "Peace, KP, A Dizzle, Napah Shadah. Everybody on the craft right now. Cafe, Brewing Dandelion, mushroom tea, putting lyrics together."
Dandelion mushroom tea. That's up my alley. Yeah.
He said he's striving to find some boom bap. All right. Shout out to Camille Allah.
Peace to Camille Allah.
Very cool. All right, let's keep it going. Coming up next now, we got a track submission here from, he goes by Killah A.P.E.
Oh, Killah
A.P.E. Okay.
He's from Jersey, Florida, Maine, and the song is called Curtis Brantley. Here is, oh no, I'm sorry, it's called I Need Money.
I need money.
He submitted an MP3. Here we go.
A.P.E.
I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves.
Yes, I do.
I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves. I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves.
So I'm out to get
I
it.
need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves.
I'm steady chasing green.
I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves.
Yo, this ain't a dream. So much cash, I envision it. 8 McDuck, dive in and I swim in it. If I'm giving it, then I'm getting it. Toilet bowl figure, no paper, having haters ain't get shit. Anyway, penny earned, penny saved. Put it in the books. I need dollars for every page. Sick flow, spit those when I spray. Cough on the track and my germs get paid. Cause I'm just so ill. Look myself in the mirror, said, Buck, how you feel? If it ain't about money, then the shit ain't real. Got a bad chick, but still, MCF homie, I don't pay to be ill. I just need dollars to pay the bills, cause life is real. Jack of all trade, God give it the skill.
I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves. I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves. I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves. I need money hanging out my pocket like palm leaves.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I think it needs a second verse, and I think they got something there. I like the hook. I need money hanging in my pockets like palm leaves. Like, yo, that stuck in my head as a hook should.
But that's what's hitting though.
Yeah.
He said it so fat. Yo,
I need money.
yo, you should do the second verse. You got it so quick. Yo,
Yeah.
you were on point.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Fury, what do you think about it?
It had me moving. I was like, I thought it was 1983.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm good with you.
I was like this.
Yeah. What was it called? Freestyle?
Somebody could break dance to that song.
Yeah. I want you, girl.
I got your girlfriend.
Yeah,
I got your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's
That was
like
cool.
I can see what's his name? Will I Am. I can see doing some tracks like that.
Actually, that was similar. Yeah.
Yeah. So those 80s joints always come off a little bit. It just finding the right genre, but he's on the right track. If he could keep building on it, I guess it'd be dope. So that's something to think about.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's an audience for every subgenre out there. So if they just keep going, I just feel like it's incomplete. I just need to add another verse, master it out a little bit. I think he's got something there.
That sounds good, man. Add on a second verse. Maybe get a girl singing the hook.
Yeah.
Or a bunch of girls chanting the hook.
Mm.
Don't fly. You know what I'm saying? You want right now. That sounds like a song that Coily Ray would come on.
Mm.
Yeah, nice.
And rap on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to that girl. Somebody say, "About to catch another flight." Somebody bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might catch her doing some of that shit.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
People must be like, "Yo, this guy Lord Free knows who Coily Ray is."
Yes. Oh, we the music.
I know all music.
Nice.
All right, let's move right along.
Yes.
All right, moving right along. Coming up next now, we got a track here from Dove Raven from Montreal, Canada.
Oh, we were just there.
Oh yeah,
You know,
We were
Dove
just
Raven.
in
Dove Raven.
Montreal, yeah.
Here we go. They said,
we did Montreal too, AD. For all of everybody that's out there, we did Montreal, and we did what? Toronto.
in Ottawa. But
In Ottawa, yeah.
nice.
That's where we got these tooks from. It's
Thug
from,
Minded.
Thug Minded, from Action Kid, Bamboo Twigs. We did some songs with them.
Shout out to them.
Yes.
Bamboo Twigs, Action.
Let's
You know
shout
what
out
I'm saying?
the
Thug Minded.
bookstore too. After that, the book, yeah, your people that did the book.
With the
The
wine
lady
and the
took me
book
to?
in Toronto. With the sister Afterglow. The makeup.
Oh man, yeah. Grow with me.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it after the song. Yeah, Shiny Zone.
Nice. Yeah, they say the song honors women, men, and our history of imbalance between each other and our finding balance again. It
No
shed-
aliens?
It says
We
it,
need aliens in there a little bit.
Mademoiselle forever. Wow.
We could.
it says
Yeah,
it sheds light on violence on Native women and the Redress Project that spreads awareness about that. When me and their true masculinity, solidness, and protection for women and children is prevalent. And we're going to have the website for Dove Raven in the description. Here goes the song. It's called Mademoiselle Forever, new mix 2.
Yes.
Mi vaso, señor. Fury.
Dove Raven. Out here on the mission. We on. With a message for the unheard. Guns and drums and banners and flags.
Cries in the dark, silent night. In the valley of the dolls, the red blood inside. Vengeance of tormented mind. Woman's blood on cowboys' hands. Red dress lost of innocence. Imprinted with wickedness. Have mercy on Mademoiselle forever. Mademoiselle forever. Mademoiselle forever.
Guns and drums and banners and flags.
Mademoiselle forever. Holy men are on this land, protecting women is the only chance. Balance on this earthly realm, where love is given as only gems.
Speak loud for the unheard of.
Mademoiselle forever.
Comment allez-vous, mademoiselle?
Mademoiselle forever.
Keep shining on, keep shining on.
Mademoiselle forever.
Guns and drums and banners and flags.
Mademoiselle forever. Mademoiselle forever.
Keep shining on, keep shining on.
Mademoiselle forever.
Keep checking, keep building up.
Mademoiselle forever.
Keep building up. She walks, living a trail of light wherever she passes. A candle lighting the others, silently reaching the masses. The niche is the heart, the will is the dart. She the miss and the target. I'm possible, she whispers. Perception becomes vision, she nurtures. Guns and drums and banners and flags. Astral traveling, no jet lag. Chosen one flight, first class is coached to learn the flyest way of the life we invoke. The boiling point elevation, pure is the solution. Mademoiselle dissolves, wicked blends along with Raven. Rejection of the assault. Straight courage, man found deep in the vault. The truest men with men that's ever seen. Raising children with plans that's evergreen. Crowns and shackles, harmony preventing noise. Discernment of my spirit, find me all poised. This highest calling lead us back to the source. Divine masculine, it runs its course. Pow wow, comrades, we bow. Hear it now, 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 now. Drums and banners and flags, hey.
Yo, that was fire. That sounded like a James Bond movie. You know what I mean? It just sounded like it was cool. It sounded like the beginning of a James Bond movie. You know how they do like that exotic type of intro, showing like a silhouette of a female and stuff. It was very much like Vice City to me. Do you know what I mean? Something like that would be in a movie. That was good quality. I liked it. That was good. They got some good production going on there. Good quality. Fella B said it's good quality. Got some flyers in the chat. Interesting to see or hear hip hop words and lyrics on something like that. So that was cool. Shout out to Dove Raven Music. What y'all think?
It's good as fuck. All right. What I like to say is I like the vibe. The native, and especially coming from Canada, it had like a very eerie, like misty, ghostly kind of sound to it. She came in through it. It made you. It made it's transit. It put the listener into a trance. I like that. And then the native drums at the end, which brought it back to the reality. That was great. That's what I like about it. And if I had a bomb, I would give it a bomb for originality.
Right.
Mademoiselle forever.
Hey.
You sound just like a Frenchman.
That's right. That's right.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Qu'est-ce que tu sais? Qui est?
He's been holding back. He knows French.
I know French.
What do you think about it, though? You're being a Canadian.
Song's good. It's a well put together song.
Yeah,
well put together song. As a matter of fact, what you should do is mix master it and then apply for a grant. Because you know the government gives out grants.
And he's out here, so reach out to Fury. Me not share.
The King of Me Not Share.
The King of Me Not Share.
Lord Fury 777 on Instagram, and then inbox me and I'll show you the information that you need to get.
AD, put Lord Fury information up there.
Okay, absolutely.
If I may say, it reminded me of like an old 60s like soundtrack.
Like that. Like
you know, I picture like beautiful rainy cloudy skies.
That's nice. And you got the butterflies.
Woman on the train, looking out the window,
right.
Imagining her life.
You know that song? What it is? We go down. Who do you love? When you call my name.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Yeah.
Like that.
I love it. Yes.
And then your man start rapping it.
Banging in the whip.
It could be on an anime soundtrack too. I love the native drums, by the way. I did hear that. You heard the native drums. So yes, that was beautiful.
Song.
Yes, good. Hey, AD, before you start the next one, could you read that super chat so I can say,
oh, for sure.
Camille Allah, named correctly. Shout out to Camille Allah.
Is it not Camille Allah?
Camille Allah.
Camille Allah.
Allah.
And Allah, as we know, what you say, brother, it's a Hebrew word.
It is.
Power.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah. So you said Camille Allah?
Yeah, the super chat from Camille.
Yeah, he says.
Peace, KB.
Oh, the top one.
Yeah, peace, KB.
No, listen, y'all.
It's in a way.
The top one.
Oh, it says, listen, y'all, KP haven't said my name right. Same day, same the last. Well, you ain't say that right. Since the last. Okay, since the last 420, Camille with the shy sound. How you said it?
Oh, Shamil.
Shamil. Oh, Shamil.
Oh, my bad. That's my bad too.
Yeah. Shout out to Shamil. Oh, is it a lady? Shamil?
Shamil Allah.
Oh no, it's my fault. My fault, brother. It's a God. Shout out to Shamil Allah. Peace to you, my brother.
Yes, Shamil Allah.
He says, shot to cover man, BKA tabloid guy, Art Clark and Mark. All right.
Mademoiselle, that's in my head.
It's shot. Oh, it's in shot. Oh shit, Chicago. Oh, it's Shamil. Yeah, it's shot as in Chicago. Yeah. Shout out to Demetrius. Thank you, brother Shamil.
Like Chi-Town.
Yeah, got you.
Nice.
Shy-Mill. Oh, Shy-Mill.
Shout out to Shamil.
It's Shy-Mill.
It's an ill name, my brother.
They're saying
Shy-Mill.
We got Cover Boy in the house.
Cover man.
Okay.
Let's have some respect in the chat room, and moderators is be on our P's and Q's. Shout out to the Voltage in the building. Voltage got beat too.
Oh, yeah. You're right on time, Voltage. We're about to move on to the female producer who's been submitting to the show lately. Her name is Ani Dakini.
Yes.
And let's see. She says here, if anyone wants to rap on my beats, let me know. Free to use. Let's build. Working hard at getting to a skill that Killah Priest wants to rap to. And she says, yo, AD, shoot me a link where I can send my beat tape. Yeah, you can send it to ad@killahpriest.tv.
Tell her to send it right now.
That's right. And you guys will all be, a reminder to everyone at home, all these tracks we're playing, you can hear the songs for most of them and follow their links in the description. Here we go. This is a beat sampler from Ani Dakini, MP3. Here we go.
Where's she from?
Doesn't say. This one.
I write shit sick of Shakespeare, tripping off acid. The smooth criminal, I move through the room, presume to be admissible. Spiritual, lyrical, miracle line spit. Honestly, I'm really not hearing you. Pirate, shatter your thesis, gather the pieces off the floor, leave you battered and beaten. Carnivore, young rappers, I'll eat them, leave their shiny teeth all scattered. The grieving, mathematical pattern, unraveling speeches. Grappling demons, stabbing the beast with them javelin. Vatican priests, half of the bleachers, sucking on the dick, Catholic faggot, magnetic contraction of bastardly habits. Haven't heard of back with a vengeance. Your madness, pretensions, your actions are senseless. Heroids, senseless, can't stop my immaculate entry. My intentions passionate, the rap I spit's venomous. Benefits, advocates, represent rap, smash you ignorant, blasphemous.
The smooth criminal on beat breaks. And when it comes to the microphone, don't even try to grab it. The smooth criminal on beat breaks.
I write shit sick of Shakespeare, tripping off acid.
The smooth criminal on beat breaks. And when it comes to the microphone, don't even try to grab it. The smooth criminal on beat breaks.
I write shit sick of Shakespeare, tripping off acid. Acid, 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 acid.
Yo, that was cool. I don't know where she got those verses at the end, but that was straight fire. I'm assuming she added that at the end, you know, as like a verse to lace on top of her beats. But if that was her beats, that was hot. You know what I mean? It seemed to get better and better as the sampler went on. But regardless, that was great improvement since the last submission. Just keep getting better. That's awesome. What y'all think?
I was rapping to all of them while they were playing just to see if it could be rapped upon. Because the first one was sounding crazy. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then as it progressed, it got better. I was like, oh shit. You put a guitar in it. And the other one after that was good. When after that one was good. And then who was rapping in that last song?
I have no idea. She didn't say.
The last one sounded like a throwback from the 90s.
Yeah.
Sounded really good. She sampled Priest and Nas. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
If I'm showing one, that's right.
4 thumbs up. I love her style. I like how she submits so many so you can hear.
Yeah.
Like, capitalize on it. Yeah.
It's true.
I was directly rapping to them.
I'm with both of them. Keep it going. Sister, if you're in the craft room or if you're listening, keep it going. Never stop.
Yes. We need more more lady producers.
That's right.
Lord Fury, I'm adding your links. Do you have an official website or just like Spotify and stuff?
What's the website?
Shout out to Shamil.
What's the website?
Yeah,
Shamil.
Supreme
yeah.
Jeans.
I said thank you, Killah.
Supreme Jeans
Records.
No.
No.
Supreme Jeans Records.
I'm so dumb.
I got it. I found it.
You found it?
Found it. Perfect.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have that in the description.
Cool.
Okay,
Respect.
cool. So we got this super chat right here. Let's get to that. 1 second. And hold on. Gotta refresh.
Melissa? Yeah.
Got another one from Shy Mill Allah.
I love her, by the way. The lady with the black hair.
What?
She was at the show first show. The lady with the black hair. Kind of petite.
Shy Mill says, "Thank you, Killah, for giving us a place to be when there's nowhere else to go. You always build on subjects/topics that hits home. The first cutoff, Black August, Daylight. That song, Get Hope. Got hope. Got me through Goat.
Got me through Goat.
Got me
Thank
through
you.
Goat. Nice. Shout out to Shy Mill.
Shamil.
And we also got one from Kurt Cobain. He says, I'm 10 years old, Killah Ape, aka Kurt Cobain. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Kurt Cobain. We got someone 10 years old watching the craft.
AKA Kurt. Oh, 10 years. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, well, as long as your parents know.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's
I love
beautiful.
it. That's beautiful. But make sure you tell mommy and daddy.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey.
A 19-year-old brother came up to you. Remember, he's like, I followed you all the way to Montreal from here.
Man.
5-hour drive.
Sorry. Yeah, that's
There was a young man. He's an artist. Shout out to him. Slow mo.
Mm-hmm.
He said he came up to Killah Priest. He's like, your music is so influential. He's from Toronto, but he drove to Montreal, and then he drove back, and so that reminded me of him, the young man. He was 19, right?
Yes. Let me tell you, all this has given me like more inspiration. There's a new day doing it.
Yeah.
The music that we're about to come with is going to change everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now I feel so inspired from y'all, and thank you for everyone. Because if you got a 20-year-old listen to our music now, listen to my music, it's like that's so touching because that's your son. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like your only son. So it's like it's a beautiful thing. So this is what we're about to do. We're about to come out. We got an album, and then we working. Me and Lord Fury working on Moon Crickets 2. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be working with Nepah. We're gonna be working on the Podcraft too. You know what I'm saying? Portal and her music.
Did you just say Napah Craft?
Yeah, Nepah.
And the music. We're doing the music always. Priest is always inspiring me to write. So
Yeah, it's no joke, man. We're about to go in.
Yeah.
On from every aspect of the corner. Because it has to be heard. You know?
Yes.
And we got what's the brother name?
A-Son Eastwood.
A-Son. Shout out to A-Son Eastwood. He's dope. He's coming out. I had a chance to meet him. He's great. And we're gonna be doing some work together. And we're gonna get it in after this. We're about to close out. Let's go.
All right. Next up, we got a track here from Cap Jones. It's called The Final Line. He says, shout out to the craft, A.P.E and Killah Priest. This is off my album called Doom World. Let's go.
I woke up and realized To my surprise, I've been walking through life, living alive an ocean of good that I held so close since birth. What my grandfather taught me and helped me establish my worth. It's all being washed away by the devil incarnate on a rampage for profits and slaves. Such a delicate subject to speak, because most of us hold tongue and remain in false reality. We'd rather pretend it's okay. Do our best to maintain, keep distracted and stay fake. Live alternate lives through these ISPs. Transhumans fill the gap between God, man, and machine. I'm sick of it. A plot so thick, the serpent tempted the witch, and man merged with Baphomet. Cap Jones from parts unknown. My legacy cremated ashes float Lake Top, Bohemian Grove alone. These souls all in search of a home that they once had, detached from blood, flesh, and bone. No regard for future consequence. The evidence is relevant, but only once you truly repent. Until then, it's all blasphemy. They claim common good, but the sales pitch is tragedy. Tragically, the best things in life are free, but we all crave humanity and starve ourselves unrighteously. Rush the time we spend with friends and family, then it's back to work to kill our self-worth so we can eat. It's against the very laws of nature. We should break this trend and actually become human again instead of gallivanting as consumers, fulfilling the rumors of wars and more wars, and explore the book of end times. You've been left behind, now the beast has been released and we're in the final line. Alright, the beast has been released and now it's time for you to decide.
Ooh, slow fade out. That is cool. I really like that beat. It's very haunting. There was like a drone happening in the background. Sounded very dark and spacey. I like that part. I like the production. I like the mix. I like the mastering on it. That sounded really cool. And I like how it took me to another realm. So very cool on that. I liked it. What y'all think?
I like his top matter. I like the beat. I like the shit he was saying. He was saying a lot of shit. He said a lot of shit. He was talking that shit. He was dropping the bombs on them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's my kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. So he was giving you intelligent rap with meaning, right? And it was smooth with it. I would like to hear him with a little bit more aggression in his voice. Like, maybe he just recorded to be smooth, but the things you're saying sound like you should be angry when you're saying it. That's just me. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just the way he is. He'd be angry and talk smooth to you, but I mean, if he is animated a little bit, there's a little touch of, you know. But it sounds good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I loved his lyrics were powerful. He talked very deep. He's talking about things that are about the mind. He said something about I don't want to mess the song up, but I heard something about blasphemies, and he made a comparison. It's too much, but I do love the music. AD, you were on point with that. The music took me to another place, especially when you said drone. But you know what it reminded me of? If you ever played the old Simon, that game like boo boo boo, we used to play it at night with the lights off. You ever played that? The light, it's like a toy, but it lights up like yellow, red, green. That reminded me of that song.
I know.
Yeah, the way it sounded, it was really relaxing. So I loved it. I loved his voice. He could have been more animated, you're right. But I mean, I loved his lyrics, and his voice could have been more animated. What you think about it? Go.
I like the voice. I like the thank you so much.
Greatest of all time.
I like the voice. The haunting sound, the dark little grave digger, like gave me a vibe of Black Moon.
I don't know. Was it like similar to Digable Planets?
No.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Digable Planets was happy compared to this.
Happy no. It's more like
Massive Attack.
Oh,
Still,
yeah.
like when I said Massive Attack.
Yeah.
What did you think about the music?
Dope.
Mhm.
Like the sound, it made sense.
Remind me of Army of Pharaohs,
Army of
Steve
Pharaohs,
Comanche.
There you go. More dark
Reef,
underground.
The Lost
Mm.
Cause, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Apathy, those guys.
Keep going.
So we got to make a correction real quick. I made the mistake of thinking that Kurt Cobain was saying he was 10 years old. He was actually saying that "I Need Money" is a 10-year-old song.
Sorry.
So that was my bad.
Oh,
Dang it. I'm
Okay.
sorry, though I did not mean to make that mistake.
yeah. And that makes us feel better.
That was like the the basketball games or the pro football
Post
when they do the post apologies to the
Yeah.
family.
all the
Yeah.
coach.
I just wanted to apologize to everybody. I made a
And we
mistake.
gotta get camera snaps, so we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get that sound bite. That sound like
That could be a whole other YouTube segment. It'll, my apologies. I messed up. That'll be the title. I messed up.
I did say 10, meaning there is a 10-year. Oh, I didn't mean his age.
So why'd you call him 10 years old?
I must have misread it. He says here he's actually going to be 42 years old on Wednesday.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Straightening you out.
Happy
Yeah.
future solar return.
Yeah,
day.
so we'll wish him happy birthday on Wednesday's episode.
Shout out. You a Pisces too, right?
Yeah,
He's a Pisces.
that's right. Kurt Cobain and the Pisces gang. Nice. All right, so we made that correction, and that was another great track by Cap Jones. Links in the description. Let's keep it going. Next now, we've got Fella B from Melbourne, Australia.
Mhm.
He has a track right here. He hasn't put the name in there. Let me see. And it is on YouTube. It's called Our Story, Not His One.
Bro.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
That was dope.
Adiala.
I liked it.
I think it's Adiala. The Israelite brother, they be really Adiala.
That beat sounded like something that RZA did.
Yes.
And I can hear RZA rapping on it. Not the first two albums, the third or fourth album RZA.
Right. I hear some Andean flute in there. Don't I?
I like it.
Yeah.
It could have been more smooth and not so choppy, but I like it.
What you think, Priest?
We're freestyling to it. They're freestyling.
Yeah, we rapping it. Ooh.
Well, that one's gonna be cool.
I think the beat was like more like a RZA type of unorthodox. It was like RZA too. I agree. Yeah, it's dope. Keep it going.
Nice. All right, next now we got a track from Year of the Mosquito from the God Sector.
Hey, I hope he put the plug in.
Buzz.
Keep it plug in, my brother. Yeah, the mosquito.
Buzz,
When I was
buzz,
saying,
buzz.
because he hit me with 4 beats. I'm gonna explore when I get back. But keep that plug in. I love that
I
plug.
love it. Hello, mosquito.
Hello, mosquito.
Hello, mosquito.
Wait, you
Buzz, buzz,
wait
buzz.
till you
Love it.
do it every time. Let's go.
Let's go. Here we go. I forgot what it's called. The Black Western. Have you seen it? I forgot what it's called. Wow. That was big. That was very heartfelt. It was positive, very optimistic.
Tell him to hit me up. Send me that beat. I want that beat.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want that beat. And then I want to say this. Put your plug when you send it to me like that. When I told you I love your plugs, hello, you know, he can keep that in because when he sent me the track that I got, he didn't have to put it in there, but you can put it in when you are submitting the tracks. But I love it right there.
All right, you heard that.
Freestyling to it, Lord Fury. What do you think about it?
Fury can run on anything. And make it sound.
I like it. It's very soothing. It's not like a Western.
Yeah.
It made me feel like I was gonna sing an old tale. It was a lonely, lonely Sunday night when the stranger arrived in town.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then someone could rap.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. On point. Exactly.
I like the beat. The production of Mosquito. I like it. You're going with things.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Beautiful.
Keep it up.
Beautiful.
Very good. All right, Mosquito, to contact Priest, as you know, it's info@killahpriest.tv. Let's go. Next up, we've got none other than DJ from Guam and Patch of Gold. Guam
Right, this is where we're about to get Irie.
That's
When we talk about Irie, let me introduce Guam, because when I go back out to Happy, you gotta come with me out there.
Okay.
Yo, this place is one of the best places I've been up in where DJ Guam is. And I went to go see him. Guam, and he's Irie. So he calls off the elders up there in the yard. And he gets them. He's Guam from Guam too. Straight right up. No, that's not. He's Guam.
Oh, okay.
So, but he's Irie. He got the dread. But what we're about to hear, I did a couple of songs with him. And I just want to, because I know he's going to be in the chat. Guam, I'm coming to see you again. I know we're about to get Irie right now. So shout out to DJ Guam, and let's go.
Here we go. It's called Cess of Happiness.
What? You might know.
Well, this one is dedicated to the best friend I ever have. She no come from Westmoreland, Portland, the girl now south. She come from right down here, up on the grab. Now Michelle Susan and have the half where she have. See, it's Sensimilia. No popping up plastic with Sunday cleaner. Romantic me use a new marina. Me no want to forget jumpy when them feds come in here. Link up Carolina, Rona Rima. Bust up on a Justice and a difficult in ya. You can't come around here on them scene without popping up first. Rich dad says of happiness. Says of happiness was Saint Molly possess. All of my years, it's highly blessed. You don't know many that Virgin have a draw, not the send them gun line it. Girlfriend, they not the peace, not the go wine it. Love so nice, nothing need to define it. But be wrong a fall, them a search to find it. Sincere, dear blind, I am not behind it. It's that sense of happiness. Sense of happiness was Saint Molly possess. All of my years, it's highly blessed. No many da pong fit down in a me chest. I am an arrest, so till it bless. I have to confess, me say never deless. I it release I stress, so me can digest. No from me can die. No need to spend a guess. Doctor, you not to say not to use it. Nothing not to use, not to refuse it. If not they should refuse and not they do not use it. Not they sense and spirits, not they bound for lose it. For us not they see that it goes well with music. Music a letter to your head like music. Life is a living and they not abuse. They have a babies, none of it like confused. It's about that sense of happiness. Sense of happiness was Saint Molly possess. All of my years, it's highly blessed. No many that won't feel down in a chest. I am an arrest until it bless. I have to confess, nevertheless. I really stress, so me can digest. No from me can die. No need to spend a guess, me get a days 10 pound. Papa Deli, yes, same ya. Pop in a plastic with Sunday cleaner. Roma keep me use a new marina. Me no want to forget jumpy when them feds come in ya. Link up Colleen, round a Rima. Bust her from a dress, he say not if he come in ya. You can't come around pan them scene without popping a girls up at this a galena. It's that sense of happiness. Sense of happiness was Saint Molly possess. All of my years, it's highly blessed. No many da pound. I'm in chest. I'm on
Yo, DJ from Guam featuring Patch of Gold, Cess of Happiness. That was fire. That makes me want to smoke weed again.
Been up to his crib 3 times.
From Jamaica.
It's AD.
I love it.
That was fire.
We actually have the artist on the line with Lord Fury.
Oh, okay.
We love it. We love it. Come on. Nothing but shout outs, nothing but fire. Quam already know we on the phone with her right now.
Right.
Yeah, respect. See? Respect.
Fire. Nice. Well, shout out to DJ from Guam. If you guys want to submit tracks for the next episode, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo. Link is in the description.
Make that link.
Beautiful. So they're doing business deals over here.
Oh, damn.
Well, no, he gets.
No, I'm saying
from the
he's
yard.
that good. He's that good.
I was sending people that you would be like, ooh, Guam. I'm gonna send you some people.
Beautiful, beautiful. Shout out to DJ Guam.
I like it. I like the beat. It was very nice.
Very airy, very love. I like the rhythm, and I like the whole flow of it. I like the energy. Yes. And you know, every time Guam come through, it's always happiness and love and peace.
Yes, I agree.
And understanding. You don't shoot them with bullets of hate. Shoot them with bullets of love. Love shots.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful.
Love
beautiful,
restoration time.
That's right.
Love it.
Instead of slugs and hugs.
On the front line.
All right, AD.
Yeah. So that's it for the song promotions.
Hey, so we about to close out. You have. I wanted to play them exclusive.
Okay.
Half of exclusive. Can we play them something tonight?
Sure. What you want to play?
Bless them.
What's it called? Bless them? No,
I'm saying bless them.
You got Vedic Big Room?
Yep.
All right. Let's play a little bit of that. For the people that stuck around, hear me now.
Oh, this is going to be awesome.
Boom, boom. AD exclusive. I need you to master this too. This is coming from an album no one ever heard. This is music no one ever heard. Let's go.
Vedic Vape Room. Oh yeah, I have a mastered version of this one. I got to remaster it though.
But hold up. Don't play the whole thing.
Yeah, just half of it, right?
Wait, hold on. I might be doing the wrong song.
Okay.
Is this the one for the...
Because I'm
Play a little bit of it. Play a little bit of it so I can hear it.
Okay, 1 second. Pulling it up. Yeah, because it says here that I mastered it last year in May. So here we go. I'll play you part of it.
I won't give away too much.
Construct of the philosopher's stone, the primordial aqueducts where the astronomers zone, the eternal circle.
Is that right?
Nah, that's the wrong one. I just want to say peace to everybody tonight.
Little tease.
No, I did. We coming with the video for that, but shout out to everybody that's in the place.
Peace to the podcast.
Yo,
what should I close with?
Close with
the Moon Cricket track.
You got a Moon Cricket track?
Yeah.
Moon Cricket.
All right.
Good.
We could do let's see, Moon Cricket's Crazy I'm Going.
No.
Which one?
That's too harsh for them.
Lord Maduke.
Lord Marduk.
Lord Marduk.
Smart.
That one has a whole video to it.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Which one?
Religion.
Something you probably didn't hear.
Never played. Yeah.
Go ahead,
One.
What about the one? Bones?
Play the one.
Rapocalypse.
The one.
Oh yeah.
The one.
Apocalypse is good.
Apocalypse.
And it has Farron. What's his name?
All right, put do Apocalypse then.
Because it has a cool video too. So.
To everybody in the audience, show one love. I'm out. Yo, we're gonna close out with this. Shout out to Sound Daddy.
Yeah.
DJ A Dizzle. Shout out to the great Napah Shadah, to the great Lord Fury, my brethren. This is my brother. This is real love right here. When you come out here to Canada, you got to come see this man. Shout out to Guam. Shout out to DJ Merciless. The beat extra, incredible. So we're about to make more songs, and then we're about to be on the flight. Love and light to peace and everybody.
AD, peace, man.
Peace.
Stay up at all times, man.
Thank you.
Peace to the darkest minds of the light, and peace to the Podcraft audience.
Indeed.
Peace, and we'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Moon Cricket, Killah Priest, very merciless on the tracks. Going all into this, Yahweh Shah's disciple, holding my Bible like a rifle, shooting down religious idols. Israel's my title, load up my shells, given by Gabriel to Michael. Edomites my rivals, Babylonian sea, we holy men revival. Jebusites, the devil knights is tribal. Life is like a cycle. What goes up comes down. That which left comes around. Wear the cap, wear the crown. Welcome back, where are they now? Welcome back, return from town. The prodigal son to his father with hugs. The lion departed, now he's back with his cubs.
We use words on the power, chill, Robert G, I got the power. You need us like flower. Used to live in Glendower. Dumpy maker from Jamaica, black educator. Not a Drake impersonator, rap originator. Killah Priest, kill the beast. Peace to Gorilla Chic. 700 wives and 300 freaks. Genetically supreme, moon crickets and black jeans. Maroons to the tomb, black melanin machines. Black McGregor kill a nigga for a cause. Break laws, break jaws, leaving Yemen out of 2 straws. Gun butt Santa, hit him with the heat like Tampa. The resurrection of the Black Panthers.
I rhyme like the ghost of Frank Matthews. Paranormal shit if not for rap. Pulling bank heights and snatching all of it, yeah. Jazakallah, God. Gem starter Akbar. 2-5, inshallah. Don't get your face scarred. Salute and honor him. He gave birth to squadrons. Deeper than the most in Tibet. Wiser than Solomon. A G militant, but yet smoother than Sade is. The bridge, graveyard blocks, killers and max sprayers. Exotic whips, Libya palace out in the Caymans dangerous. Like Sebastian the window, pulling the curtain back. I get it in, sodomy style. That's how I heard the track.
Reverse it back, I'm bringing the pressure. You be the first to crack. Petty ass niggas, they all just looking for a person snatch. I thirst to rap, bringing the terror to all of Mercer's tracks. Get cold, your argument ain't got no merit. Blew the dust pistol to go and shoot the sheriff, Fred Hampton spirit. With the war marks of Rambo, I step in the booth with an M60 and some camo, famo. I've been hot since Sonic came out with Sega. Same time Capone was counting blood money with Noriega. Scarborough bread, where every nigga ride for that paper. Pretty boys got masks and a few blades like Vega. They ain't hot as this, they ain't got a pot to piss. I'm giving rap scholarships. Welcome to Rapocalypse.
Ghost, kill you, then I meet you on the other side. Spirit world, sing your ass the D-block lullaby. Yeah, the weed blow when the gunna fly. Niggas is older, but they acting like sons of mine. I'm one of the illest lyricists. My energy's like the tip of the pyramid. Telekinesis, the inner beast. The niggas that's in the streets, so I need me a Killah Priest. Cause my fury is sighted, is not blind. So Luch, give me the Mac, so Fury, give me the 9. Cross the line, become the dots on the bullseye. And get burnt like the blunt when the bulls ride.
Leaving out the back door, hand on the 4-4. Driving home southpaw, closet like the Gucci store. Rolls in the Viking and coke on the block. I see through niggas like hologram pop. Danny DeVito when he played the Penguin. I'm the rude boy, I'm the gritty side out in England. Millionaire brain, everybody can rap, but everybody that's rapping is not in our lane. These niggas just stare, I'm stronger than the bear. And Dread know the barrel come longer than his hair. Diamonds on my wrist, Yankee hat low. For my Canada niggas, I'ma let that shit go.
Them it a dead blood clot and a dead bomber clot. Dead pussy clot and a dead ras clot. Me tell you dead blood clot and a dead bomber clot. Dead pussy clot and a dead ras clot.
Not you. Uno to someone. Uno to. Say jump on the sound of a song. Tap to the gate you figure. Jump on the sound of a song. Tap to the gate you figure.
Turn up the speaker, make me go deep in a eater with the speech. I spread lyrical disease like a mosquito on the beat. And them say cartel are the teacher, but me and Killah Priest and Lord Fury are the jewelry when them call me to the feature. Boom, Kingston, Jamaica, we not always on the beach, up on the street. I tell the people not to bleach like them I eat that. On the pre that, my speech drop like T-Bag. In the water where you're 100 and a degrees at, then me sing that in a B-flat. Vegan when me eat that, not even wanna freeze sprack, gear 3 slap. Across the face, you pass the place, so ease back. Jamaica where the breeze at, Toronto in the freeze box. New York where the streets pop, my mad it up like Lee Scratch.
One Jonah Kakaya, the wild in the yana. Where you come to tell my bad man, no sell sama. Bumbo the bye from out of the China. Happy and just look it up and put up back your honor.
Economic development, we move with intelligence. 100% black man, 100% melanin. Burn Babylon down, we escape from hell again. Riding on elephants, the guardian land warriors. All the rap gatekeepers, never dream with sleepers. The mountaintop seekers, spit them like they Malcolm X speeches. Moving masses like slaves on the beaches. Humans against creatures, scientists study black features, but can't reach us. We live beyond the teachers, the valley of kings, the movement of all things.
Aguilar repertoire bars like a reservoir. The way the game is going, I should open up a seminar. Yeah, these rappers is all avatar. Digital to analog, they ain't seeing my catalog. These new cats ain't real, I ain't a fan of y'all. I should embarrass y'all and everyone after y'all. The man I truly am is misunderstanding y'all. Same songs on the radio, the game is sabotage. They running that bullshit like a matador. They making ratchet music but never go to war. I'm cooking up propane, take my apron off. Red velvet, coming soon, yeah, caking off.
Since an adolescent, man, I've been defiant. They threw me in a lion's den when I'm the king of lions. Lyrical vandal, descended from Daniel, who gon' set the world on fire from now until I get in Zion. Prophetic poetry manifested through Bible verse. It always seems like a memory till I write it first. Or the cosmic energy I disperse. It's similar to an asteroid that was sent to collide with Earth. My mind converts all the energy from the yellow sun, so I can go to hell just to rip out the devil's tongue. Mr. Phoenix, I'm a renegade. Mass Effect bars, I'm iller than a new Krogan Jennifer.
Angelic demonic split, I ain't a blood, I ain't a crip. I ain't a pimp and not a trick, just a Mac when I spit. Machiavellian tactics, my brain fires backwards. A flesh and bone MacBook, hardwired by synaptics. What I'm saying is, my veins pump mayonnaise. We are not the same nigga, weaver to a grave digger. Pharaoh to a slave nigga, supernatural to earthly. So game caught the shit and sent this bitch to give me herpes. No, Paparazzi fresher than a motherfucker. Baby moms like me, yeah, I guess I'll be a motherfucker. Decapitate another sucker. Rap need an Armageddon. Arm a leg, arm the dangerous as y'all
Poisonous ring, border brother do-rag dynast. General monks, I'm centered in the circle of science. Who's producing them? Joints on some Mount Zion, flying New Jerusalem. Holy war, we want the head of Lucifer. Cause Babylon ain't loosen up. Cash rules everything, so tell me who's to trust. The trick knowledge was confusing us. Trick bitches choosing up who choose to fuck. Haters hate, but I'm too high profile to let my Uzi bust. I sent some underage goons to do the dirty work. Crime family boss, right here you heard it first. Before I let a coward snitch, you getting murdered first, and then it's back to hustling. First to the 31st.
Follow the leader you follow. I heat him the hollows, make you bleed it. Adidas you borrow the pay. Your shell toes ain't bulletproof. Magic with the ratchet, but not pulling the bulletproof. Truth, I ain't friends to none of y'all. Family dollar holler, but never my son involved. I put the bullet in your soul, biscuit in your face. I ain't talking dinner rolls. Yes, enough of the food talk. Blood pressure on ball, and the nigga don't use salt. I do drugs, you do thugs. That niggas bite styles and shit like True Blood.
I got away.
Rapaka land.